so I don't have two of the same songs on there. But I didn't know which one to.
Hey, Sarge. So, yep. Welcome to the new FMAC.
Hey, thanks. Oh, FMAC. What does FMAK stand for?
Well, give it a minute, Sarge. I think it'll come to you.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey, Steve.
What's going on, Steve? How you doing?
Hey, mac and cheese. Hey, Donna.
Hey, Donna. Mac and cheese. I had to change I didn't realize I had a different avatar there, guys. I was visiting someone else's channel.
I didn't even notice.
I just had the Puerto Rico guy on there.
Okay.
Hey, it's nothing big, but
Sarge said he'll come in if
he's not busy.
If work isn't too busy tonight. Nikki. Okay, Errol, you have to leave. My co-host is here now.
Okay. Well, thank you, Nikki. Thank you for making me feel unwelcomed. Well, you didn't do that. Muxter did that. So it's Muxter's fault.
She sent me a private message.
Oh.
Get that damn Mexican out of my chair.
Get him out of here. I'm voting Donald Trump. She said he's out of here.
Build a wall around them.
Yeah. Build a wall even around his internet. Don't let him in.
We're going to make Virginia pay for it.
The only foreigners that Nikki wants over here is the ones that can't swim over here because they're too damn far away.
Hey, Mr. Nikki.
How you doing? Vote Muxter.
I don't know how many of you saw the short thing we did at 6 o'clock, but I'm pretty sure, were the Nickies here? It seems like I saw the Nickies, but anyway.
They were there.
We're going to be doing more of them whenever the mood hits me. What do you think, Nikki? Do you think those are a good idea? I almost sort of trust your judgment. The subject of conversation this evening.
I think they were trying to get rid of me is what they were doing.
Yeah. So far it's been anti-immigrant and pro-Nikki. I hate when I get text from people and they ask me to send them
all right.
Links.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I see it is I'm terrible at doing that stuff on my phone. I have to I did one earlier today and I have to type it out. And I'm sure there's an easier way to do it.
Here, let me I'll probably get it for you.
Oh, actually though, it's just FMAC chat play. Right? In fact,
Yeah. I was just going to copy it from my YouTube here on my phone and then paste it in the thing there.
By the way, folks, while we're talking about links, where is it? Okay. Let me throw this one up there again. If you're not already...
There it is. I sent it out to our people.
If you're not already subscribed to Ariel, there's his. He uploaded a couple of songs today. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's those AI songs, right? Well, they are, but they're not, because he actually rewrites the words and stuff himself. So it's kind of cool. They're not quite the same as, those kind that I did where you just put in information, you let the AI do all the work.
Well, the AI kind of did the work. I do rewrite a lot of songs over just the way I want them to say, which is, I think, is a whole lot better that way. And sometimes the AI kind of gets the idea of what you want, and it's kind of in the ballpark, but it's not in the ballpark. Sometimes it puts words in there that you don't want, or has nothing to do with what you're trying to say.
I'm also trying to talk him into doing another kind of show, but I won't say anything about that unless he actually decides to start doing it. But he is going to be putting more music over there.
Yeah.
Go and check it out.
I do have another song. I ran out of time, so I didn't upload it. I'll probably do it later. It only takes like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say it takes like 30 seconds. I didn't have time.
Yeah.
I edited, it was like a 20-hour video today. I edited it down to 3 minutes, and you don't have time to do a 2-minute song.
Well, the clock was counting down.
Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you, by the way. I'm going to read this. I posted it on Facebook. Oh, well, it's going to be hard for me to do that this way. Let me do this so I can bring this over here, right? Does anybody know what I'm saying? What the hell did I do? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Okay.
Well, we're listening.
So, this is a phone conversation I had today, so I had to go on camera. So when you see me like this with the phone, that's me. When I put it down, it's the other person, right? Honest to God, real conversation. I called the local grocery store, pushed for to get the deli. They answer, and I say, "Do you have the fried fish today?" And the lady says, "I'll have to make some." That's okay. She won't be picking it up till about 3:30. Okay. What would you like? 2 pieces. 2 whole pieces? Yes. Then 4 halves? Well, I didn't do the math, but I will trust you. I mean, is it me or is it the rest of the world? 2 pieces, so that'd be 4 half pieces? I don't know. That's all I had to say.
What kind of fish was it? Do you know? Or
fried haddock, not very good actually. Wasn't worth the phone call.
I like haddock.
Yeah, well, I like fried stuff.
Well, fried is great. Probably not the healthiest thing for you to eat, but it does taste good. But that one wasn't good.
It was okay, but wasn't special.
I had some mac and cheese with broccoli and chicken, like a mix.
Okay, yeah.
All together as one.
Yeah, it sounds a little disgusting, I think, but okay.
You don't do the broccoli?
I'll eat broccoli raw or stir fried, but not like steamed or anything like that.
This was cooked all together with the mac and cheese. It's all one.
Yeah, actually, I guess that could work. I think I've seen that before like that.
Yeah,
I've never seen. There was
it was a Stouffer's or whatever.
You say the chicken's in it too?
Yeah, the chicken. It's like white chicken, it's like the canned chicken. The white chicken that comes in a can.
Oh, the Nicky's had pulled pork over rice. That sounds good.
Oh yeah, that's even better.
And Donna mentioned fried catfish.
I did fried a couple eggs this morning and some plantains, and that was good for breakfast.
I'm not even going to bring up bananas. We've had this conversation, folks. Trust me.
Yeah,
Don't ask him if plantains are the same thing as bananas.
they're not. They're of the same family, but they're not the same. It's like saying, you know, pears and apples, they both grow on trees. They don't taste the same though.
Don't start with me, Nikki. I meant to check, by the way.
And for those of you who don't know, plantains have to be cooked. You cannot eat them raw. You know what they do to your fingers when you're peeling them? They're hard to peel, number one, but
Really?
they turn your fingers turn black from the goo that's in the green and the whatever it's called, the peel.
You're making them sound better all the time. I've just checked out of curiosity, by the way. The channel has 34 subscribers now, so
Awesome.
I guess our people are finding us.
I guess, you know, that $5 sign up bonus has been working. You know, sign up to our channel, we'll send you $5.
Of course, shipping and handling is $19.95.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw a funny thing earlier today when I came in to get ready for the 6 o'clock show. Steve said, "Hey, I'm not going to be able to talk. I have a friend over." He thought we'd believe he had a friend.
That is funny. I didn't see that one.
I can't remember who said it. Whoever came in next said he probably lured in a stranger with cake.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh my God, did I just kill chat? Oh, okay. Nikki spoke again.
Okay.
I just looked over there. And you know how we were saying about we don't have any mods on this channel so far. Have to decide what we're going to be doing about that. And I looked over and I saw a name in blue and I thought, wait, somebody made a mod?
Yeah.
And I realized it's me.
Yeah.
Who the hell made him a mod?
How does that work? I don't even know how to work that. I really don't. I think you told me how to do it one time.
Do what?
How to make a personal mod or whatever.
Yeah, you roboted there, but I think you said how to make a mod.
Yeah, you told me how to do it one night, but I don't remember. But it's all good.
Oh, I'm just looking to, yeah. All you got to do is click on their name and you get a whole row of things, and the bottom one says add as moderator.
But you gotta do it in the YouTube channel, right?
Yeah, you got to do it over on that side.
Okay.
Hey, Nerdy Joe, how you doing?
How you doing, Nerdy? Been a minute. How am I gonna get Nerdy her avatar?
That's always a good question.
She'd come up for a second and grab it off the
Private.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't even have to come in. She could just I can get it for her. Yeah,
Nerdy, if you want. If you just hit the link, if you don't want to come up, just sit backstage and Ariel put it in the private chat and you can copy it from there.
Give me a second. I believe I did change it to Joe because remember you said I didn't have it right. let me look it up.
You know, I don't even know if Nerdy knows why I started calling her Nerdy Joe. It wasn't just like, you know, like calling somebody Jim Bob or something. She might not realize I remember the name she used when she first started.
Yeah, I got it. I changed it over to Nerdy Joe. So yeah, if
Well, that I remember when you made that. That's a cool avatar.
yeah. Let's see. Let me see how I do this.
Yeah, well, you'll have to wait till she's backstage before you put it in private.
So I just gotta make sure that no, I gotta give me a second. I know how to convert it. I gotta go somewhere else though to do this.
Okay, we'll see you later.
I don't gotta go that far. Where you at? Where you at?
Well, Nikki emailing it to her is a good idea if he had her email. Well, that's the other thing. She could come up and put her email in there for you.
I got an easy way to do it. I'm gonna upload it into this thing, and then she can grab it out of the.
Well, she has to change computers anyway. So
Okay. Well, we could do it another day. No big deal.
no, she's going to do it now. She just said to give her a
okay.
minute.
Yeah, no, that'll work then. I'm not on the page, so I'm not looking.
God, he's so temperamental. People, how you doing, Steve?
Steve, you got a boat?
Well, that's about the only way to get away from New Zealand, isn't it?
No, Donna. The last that we knew of Danny was she needed to get a new hotspot box, the T-Mobile, because hers had gotten messed up.
I tried today. I went to the video. I think it's the one I did like yesterday, explaining that. Yeah, the one where I said this will be the last one on this channel, you know, because the new channel was coming up. And I tried to go in and link it to Danny so the next time she came online, she'd get a notification. And it wouldn't do the tag thing. So I don't know if it's why. Yeah,
Weird.
I'm hoping she shows back up sometime. I miss her. If you eat enough cake, you don't need a life jacket. You can sink. Oh, can't sink. Yeah.
You can't sink. Yeah, get bloated so you float. Gotta have them life jackets. You gotta have that fire extinguisher and all that.
I would. I can't remember if Danny had an email on her account, and I'd check and send her an email. But I think at last count, she said she had something like 2,000 unread emails.
Oh wow. You know, Monster. You know anything about boats?
I know that you have to build them in such a way that they don't sink.
Well, there's boats that float, and then there's boats that don't float. There's still boats, but yeah. No. As far as boating, that goes nerdy. Oh,
Now, Nerdy, if you actually want to come up, then say something in private. If not, you guys can just exchange your information over there.
yeah. Let me grab this picture and convert it to another thing here real quick.
Do you know somebody actually once made a boat out of concrete just to prove that they could?
Did it not float, or did it float?
Yeah, it floated. You know, as long as you like build it like wide enough and stuff. That. Yep, port starboard, bow stern.
I'm sorry, nerdy. Give me a second. There it is. I found it now.
You can't expect Class A service at these prices, nerdy. Like the Nerdinator.
There it is, nerdy. You can grab it from there. You're all set.
Oh, I always like that one that she has as her avatar right now backstage. I was just oh, okay,
Yeah.
you can. I was just looking to. I couldn't remember if you could actually click on a link in.
Yeah, that's Mello. He lets me use all that over there, and I load it into the thing, and then
Oh,
it creates that for me. Yeah, it's good to have friends out there that have shit that you can use. And
would actually know things.
okay, nerdy, you're welcome.
Hey, nerdy, would you mind me if I display it for everybody to see? I think it looks really cool.
I don't know if they're boat guys. Well, Finkel is, but he'll claim he's never been on a boat. He's been on a ship.
Finkel was in the Navy.
Well, the only reason I asked you if you knew about boats was I used to own a boat, and you have to be licensed and all that. But sometimes when you're out there, I don't know other countries, but here, like the Coast Guard will pull up alongside, and they have to ask permission. They just can't come on your boat, but they will check everything. They will check for all your safety stuff, for life vests, for fire extinguishers, for everything.
Mm.
And if you're not if you're not up to date on everything, you can get in trouble. No license there. Okay. I think it's 8 years old and up here can get licensed. Like an 8-year-old could actually 8 or 10-year-old could actually run a little motorboat, but it has to be like, it's a small engine, not a big engine. But they could actually go out there by themselves and run a boat.
I have to wonder, nerdy, are you stuck backstage? Do you not know? I'm not sure why. Because there was somebody else not long ago that couldn't figure out how to leave.
If you need us to boot you, just let us know. Just write it in the private. Boot me out, and we'll boot you out.
I mean, she might just be sitting there and fixing her avatar and stuff.
Yeah, she could be. I have no idea. Yeah, it's different everywhere you go. As far as boating laws and all that. But the ocean is a different than land. Like the land law.
Nerdy, wait. Nerdy, we told you it was up to you.
Oh,
I said let us know if you want to come up.
Oh yes, sure. Can you hear me?
Yep. Loud and clear.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry I haven't been around.
You're all right.
I had a health scare the other day.
Oh.
They said it's breast cancer, so we're looking forward to all that life has to offer day after day from here on out. I don't know. I haven't met with an oncologist yet. That'll be around the 27th. So I'll find out if it's aggressive, if it's treatable. I just don't know anything. I don't know what stage or any of that. So I took a few days to quietly reflect on what has been and what is to be.
Yeah.
So that's about where my head has been at,
Okay.
You take a minute. But I've been kind of cruising in and out. But when you guys start talking about all the weirdness and the rivalries and things like that, I just can't take it. I'm just like, man, I got better fucking things to think about than that.
This is why we started this channel, so that
So anyway, that's kind of where I've been, and not a whole lot else going on. Just, I'm kind of stuck in limbo at this point for information, and I knew I was going to share. I haven't told my daughter. That's another wrinkle that I have, because she's expecting a baby in 2 months, and I don't want anything to happen to this pregnancy. I just don't want to upset her. She's a super empath. I mean, she will worry wart this shit to death. And I'm not looking forward to that part of it, but I am eventually going to have to tell her, so it's quite an unpleasant place to be in. I feel like I'm betraying her trust or something, but then again, I don't want something to physically happen to her because she's such a damn worrywart, so.
Well, plus there's no sense in telling her anything until you talk to the oncologist. Yeah, when you know specifics. So that
so I mean, on that note, I don't feel so bad. I don't feel like I'm hiding anything from her. I mean, she wanted to get together with me the day I went in for my biopsy, and I hadn't told her I'd already been in for a mammogram and all that. And so I just told her, "Oh, I'm going in for an appointment at 3:15. Oh, what appointment is that? I'm just like, oh my God, I can't lie to her, but I can't. She's like one appointment behind, where I'm at. So I don't feel bad, but then again, I do feel bad. I feel like I'm betraying her somehow, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, look, there's no sense in worrying her until but you don't want to put it off too long either, because that'll make her feel worse.
Right. No, I don't want to do that. I mean, I'm eventually going to tell her. I'll tell her probably before the end of her pregnancy. I want her to at least be in the 9th month, when I do tell her, so there's a better chance of surviving the nervous onslaught that she's going to have. I mean, Jesus Christ. I'm the complete opposite of her. I don't worry. I just go, oh, well, I guess that's what's happening now. So, and then I get on with it. And she's like, oh, but what if, and this and that and the other thing. And I was like,
Yep, that's how life is, nerdy. We gotta keep moving,
Yeah, right. So anyway, I did want to get in touch with you. It's not like I was avoiding you guys. I was just in a quiet place. So.
Well, yeah. That something like that really makes you think about everything.
Yeah, your health comes before us any day. You know that.
So. Well, it's not like I'm neglecting my health. I mean, because of you guys. I mean, it's
I know that.
I needed to be in the proper headspace to just kind of come back out. I mean, whether I get upset about things or not, it doesn't mean that I didn't get a terrible blow. It's it's something. It's not like it's nothing. So I just kind of retreated for a few minutes and thought about some shit. But I decided I'm not going to clean my house super duper clean, because if I die, my daughter could do that fucking shit.
Either way, they're going to do it. Yep.
I mean, it'll be regular clean. It's not going to be super deep clean. She can rent it out, but she's going to have to bring her ass over here and clean it. I figured if I did one thing, I could do that. I was cracking the nurses up over there at the ward, because I came in and I handed them my sticker after my registration. I said, I got a ticket to get this party started. Let's do this. And they're all like, wow, we like her already. But anyway, I'll let you guys get back to chit chatting. Just thought I'd drop that bomb and
yeah.
whatevs. I mean, what can you say?
We'll be praying for you. At least I'll be praying for you. Hopefully everything.
Well, I am not religious by any stretch of the imagination, and I do appreciate the prayers. Thank you.
I wish you the best. You know that.
Thank you, Ariel. That reminds me of when I went in for my lung surgery. I got in a cab, and the cab driver says, "Oh, you're going to the hospital?" And I said, "Yeah, I got to go have a surgery today." And he says, "Oh, for what?" And I said, "Lung surgery." He goes, "Where's your family?" And I said, "I don't have any family." And so he stopped the cab at the hospital and he said a really nice prayer for me, and I appreciated it. And he refused the tip. I mean, I'm not against getting a little extra help here and there.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. He
nothing wrong with
meant
it at all.
well, so yeah.
Oh, of course he did. Yeah, and I appreciate it. Of course I did. That made me feel all warm and fuzzies before I had to go commit myself into somebody else's hands.
Yeah.
So that was uplifting.
All
So
right.
I
Well,
appreciate it.
enjoy the avatar.
Oh, I will. I'll wear it.
Mhm.
It's telling me I got to log in or do something if I want to use it if I come up here on panel again. So I'm not going to do that, but I do have it saved. I'll have it saved in my goofball
This saved.
pictures.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you hit your little three dots there.
The dots, yeah. And I took
It's
the
his
boxing
avatar.
picture off. Right. And I
Edit.
did that night.
Okay.
And it's telling me that I can't do it without being logged into StreamYard or something. I took the one boxing picture down. It says edit avatar, and then I dragged upload avatar. Oh, there it is. Oh, you little bitch. Okay, there it is. Here we go. I got it. I work it on a Mac, and I'm used to dragging and dropping everything.
There it is.
There we go. Here is Nerdy Joe.
Here, let me. I'll show people the big picture of it.
Thank you, everyone.
Well, Nerdy, you're one of our people, so if you ever want to come
course
back
I
and
am.
just dump on us or
and
something.
I've been kind of holding it in because I didn't want to break the Killenberry's heart. I know how much he loves me.
Yeah. Okay. Did you like this lettering? Because that's like the computer lettering. You know what I mean? It's nerdy.
Hold on here. No, I would like something a little more scripty or
okay.
like dripping. If it's hillbilly, it could be dripping with mud or camo or some other weird nonsense.
Okay. I'll keep that one for now, and I'll make you another one that's nice.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I got you. Thank you.
Not a problem.
So Nerdy, do you
Yeah.
picture Nerdy Joe with a E on the end of it? I always picture just J-O.
No, just J-O because that would be the female version.
Okay, well,
but my name is Joe D with a Y, which is the male version of the Jody name. So
See, now if I
there's
was
all
to
of
write,
that confusion.
yeah, if I was going to write your name, I would have put IE.
Yeah, don't
Jody.
even put a heart over it.
Okay, I think I redid
Them's
it with
fighting
okay
hard.
with the O. Okay, I'll fix it. Not a problem. I think y'all told me that last time, and I didn't remember.
He
I
never
saved it
listens.
somewhere else, but okay.
That's
Oh, I
okay.
see.
We still love him.
I see Nikki also mentioned the Joe.
I try. I write in Spanish, folks, not in English. That's
Well,
this.
my name in Spanish, I think, is Josefina. So
Yeah, Josefina. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't either.
That's my sister-in-law's name, and she's evil.
Yeah, I'm evil, but I'm the quiet type that
Yeah, but
I'll make you wait for it.
You have no idea what kind of evil she is. Like when I say she's evil, like she's evil on purpose. That's not good.
Yeah, no, I'm evil when I have been wronged and you will pay.
Okay.
That's how that works.
She's the opposite. She's just evil to go F with you. That's the type of person she
Yeah.
is. Yeah, that's not
High
good.
strung.
Yeah. and lies like a dog.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Horrible, horrible person.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
That's family, That's her with her family, but imagine if he was her enemy, what she would do to you. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
All righty.
Yep. It's good to see you.
Okay, you guys, take care. I'll be lurking.
By the way, Nerdy,
Yes.
one of my favorite nights was when there was only very few of us here, like maybe 3 or 4. And when you and Cart were talking, and it's like you two are on opposite sides of the world with totally
Yeah.
different climates, and it was like everything was in common. Though, you had so much in
Well,
common.
one pioneer woman knows another one, it's
Yeah.
just the lingo. It's the lifestyle.
But yeah,
Somebody starts talking about wild plant identification, I'd start leaning into it, or canning or weaving or knitting or all of that pioneer crap.
I
Spinning.
just I just thought that was just like the perfect example of what we want FMAC to be, where people just come together and find out they have
Well,
stuff in common and all that.
you've certainly been that for me. I've had wonderful times over here, and I love the morning coffee show because I'm just up early. I'm up at 4 o'clock. It doesn't matter. I'll tell Alexa to shut her mouth when she says it's 7. I was like, bitch, I've been up for 4 hours already. So I'm up early. So when you guys get up early and do coffee, that's my favorite time of the day. That's my groovy quiet time. My have fun time, my wake and bake time, my hey Mitch, how the fuck are you?
Yeah.
And Mitch and me are going at it. We're laughing up the storm. Nobody else can figure it out, but we know what we're talking about. That's the fun shit for me.
Mitch doesn't like that F word.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, he's very sensitive about that, Mitch.
Yeah.
What the
He's very
fuck?
shy.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay, I'll jump off your stream, so
Okay,
I'm
Nerdy.
not saying the F
Let's
word
see.
anymore. You guys take care. Love ya.
I have no problem with this, Mitch.
Thanks a lot, Nerdy.
All
We'll
right,
see ya.
take care, sweetie.
Yep.
Wow, how you guys doing?
All right.
Oh yeah.
You gonna boot her, or you want me to boot her?
No, you know what?
What? Oh,
I had the same reaction. That's from me sharing the picture.
Oh.
I looked down too, and I thought, oh, she didn't actually leave. And I realized it was actually me. People have no idea what we're talking about, but that's okay.
That's okay.
I'll be right back.
Why is Steve doing the hokey pokey?
I think he's drunk.
What? I heard that.
He started with Ring Around the Rosie.
Yeah, Nerdy, you're out.
Yep.
I was just confusing us because I had your picture at the bottom of the screen.
How does Nikki know?
What the Nikki knows everything. But what are you talking about in this case? Oh, the Nerdy, yes, you are. Yeah, Nikki. Never question Nikki. She has ways. Okay. She is the bitch.
What does that
that's right.
mean?
What's the what?
What does wibbage mean?
Well, okay. It took me a second to actually remember because that's the same night that we invented pub waffles. But
that's right.
I think I might have been the one that said something about witch, and she said about it being spelled with a B, and I might have said, Wibbitch or something. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it went, but it was along those lines.
Yeah.
Well, I slept pretty deeply since last we spoke. Woke up to the news of someone.
Get the 3 hours you said you was going to get? Did you get the 3 hours or close to it?
10:27 is when I woke up. PM.
Oh, 2.5 then maybe.
Yeah, I woke up to the news of the White House getting shot at. I'm like, holy crap.
Oh, really?
I thought they closed the road down and all that. You couldn't drive by there anymore.
I don't know where they were shooting from, but I learned that Will's in the Air Force Reserve and CJ Camp stand an egg on its end during the equinox. Yeah. I think Muxter's the only one that gets it.
Yeah, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
My sleep late is running West Wing constantly through, and I woke up to the
Oh,
episode where someone
okay.
shot at the White House.
I understand now.
Yeah. Uh, to the best of my knowledge, no one shot at the White House recently.
Steve, it's obvious that Nikki would have drones because she is the queen bee.
Wah, wah, wah.
Can I say two middle fingers to the two asshole jet fighters that fly over my house just about every damn day. And this morning, or this afternoon, yeah, no, it was this morning. I was brushing my teeth.
Yeah.
Good Lord, it scared the shit out of me. They fly so low, you can see them clearly, right? I don't hear them till they're actually over my house. That's how fast they're moving, and they're at least 500 feet up, if not lower. And then you get the boom, and that's the shit that's, oh Lord, it scares my dogs. It caught me off guard, man. I just almost choked on the damn toothpaste and everything, man, as I was yelling.
They were the fighter pilots were just trying to impress you.
They're trying to impress me.
They
fly. They go. It comes one, and then there's always the second one, right? And then they go up here a little ways. They turn around, then they come back and hit me again the second time coming back, bro.
Oh, the first one is a Russian intruder, and the second one's United States Air Force chasing them off.
Yeah. I think they fly the same damn route every time. I have no idea.
Speaking of things over in Russia, Washington Post reports in Ukraine, prison cells are filling up with young Russian conscripts. Did you? I sent you guys, right? Ukraine has moved into parts of Russia.
Yeah, you told us the other day. Yeah,
I didn't tell the audience, so let me finish.
Oh, sorry.
The Ukrainian unit stopped at a Russian restaurant in one of the towns near the border, and they left a review on Google Maps, 4 stars. Excellent food, excellent service, but they weren't happy with the parking situation. There wasn't a parking spot big enough for their tank.
Hello, Susie.
Hello, Susie.
By the way, Sarge, I put a link over in private.
Okay.
It's just a 1.5-minute video. I thought you might like it.
I'm looking at it right now. I was trying to figure out what that was, and then it hit me.
Oh, that's mean. We're not going to do that. You're welcome.
Oh.
By the way, the people who share seats on this StreamYard, if they are so inclined, they are welcome to stream to my channel. That kind of stuff. I just won't be.
I didn't.
Kind of stuff here.
I didn't know if that one, if that would be even too much for you.
In my channel, this not the non-team channel, no holds barred. Anything that's within YouTube TOS is fine by me. This channel, I like to keep it cleaner and more mature. Yeah, but I'm all about the immaturity. Go for it on my channel. just make sure you're not pointing to this channel when you do it. Is my suggestion. Actually, this channel is a team channel, so whatever.
Yeah.
The vote is, but
yeah, nothing like that's going to get close to here. I don't think.
I hope we can maintain that. I really do.
Well, I mean, we all got our own places to do anything like that we want to do. So, by the way, you know what I realized just before coming in?
Yeah.
Today's Friday. Not only did I not do my newspaper, but I don't think I got a newspaper today.
Oh shoot, howdy! I every Friday as the day closes, I realize I forgot to do it again. Go to a local store, get a Washington Post, and compete with you. I blow it every Friday. I'll get it next Friday. National Geographic says we're having a COVID summer surge, and if you open it's behind a paywall. Never mind. You guys,
You know, I have a sister named Susie. She spells it different now.
Oh, yeah. I actually, hello, Susie. I'm not familiar with that name. Finkel here. Is that someone new, or is it has Subtle been paying attention to our chats recently?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, welcome or welcome back, whichever the case may be.
Maybe.
Not a regular, I would say.
Okay.
Well, in fact, that channel has only existed since August 15.
Oh,
So she might be somebody that we knew by another name. We've had people that had to go into witness protection.
There is a lot of witness protection going on these days.
Oh, okay, Steve. He's got a sister named Susie too.
All right. I have no relatives named Susie, although it is Muxter's real first name. Apparently, his father named him that to toughen him up during his formative years.
Yeah. Well, it's Susie's short for Susan, but yeah.
Yeah, Susie is the nickname. Right. Well, in some cases, actually, I knew a girl in high school who did go by Susie, and I said Suzanne. She goes, "It's Susie," and she showed me her birth certificate. Like, oh,
Right.
Okay, it really is Susie.
Yeah.
All right. So I see we're 46 minutes into it. When did I come? About 20 minutes ago. Did I miss anything? Riveting news. I caught nerdies, and my thoughts and prayers are with you, nerdy.
Yeah, that was the big thing there.
That was the big thing. Okay.
Yeah. You know, it's funny talk about names. There's like a meme going around, and like the Spanish memes. You wouldn't understand it in English, but there was a swimmer that won a medal. And the last name in Spanish means like you're drowning. So it's like they go meme that's going around. How the hell did this drowning person win a medal? It's just funny.
Oh, yes. I don't know a lot of Spanish. In fact, fewer than 5 words, I imagine. But I just remembered. Okay, there's a 6th Spanish word. I remember. I keep forgetting because I don't use it a lot. But we had a soldier in Korea, a white PFC, who every time they called his name out in formation, the Spanish-speaking soldiers giggled and chuckled, and I couldn't figure it out for several months. But you'll figure it out as soon as I say it. His name was PFC Kulo.
Kulo, yeah.
Kulo.
Yeah. Yeah, and it is fun.
I'm thinking, what did Kulo do that was so funny before I got here that people were still laughing at about him?
It sounds cool in English, right? Kulo. Hey, Kulo, what up? But no, it means butt or ass. But yeah. It's really ass, the asshole. But
PFC ass. I'm like, oh, what are you talking about?
Yeah, Steve, that's what I was thinking too. Who the hell carries a birth certificate at school? But
I didn't see it at school.
Oh, so you was in Susie's bedroom. That's what you're saying.
Yes, I was very familiar with that particular Susie. Yes, in fact, she was my first. And no, not stop. Get your mind out of the gutter. Yeah, that way too.
Yeah, the first time I show you her birth certificate.
Hey, if you knew Susie like I knew Susie.
I'll tell you, I knew Susie. I didn't even know what I was doing, but hey, she taught me well. What? But a different story.
No, I just remembered she wasn't a Susie, but a Sue very early in my life. But that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, I know a couple Sues. Very nice lady from out here. Her name is Sue, and I grew up with a Susie. Not my sister, but a girl I went to school and graduated with.
And that's very cool, Donna. I'm sure it's all nice, positive things that they're saying. Yeah,
It's
I
nothing
bet
but
you
love.
well-informed things too. But that's as far as I'll go with that. They're saying nice, polite things and well-informed things. Yeah. Ugh,
If I know what I'm doing,
you don't know what you're doing.
they might. What the heck?
I don't know what the heck.
Do you know that your channel had 31 seconds of this stream? Did you stream to us?
Yes, I
Did you?
did.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to alert anyone of the 7,000 subscribers. Said, hey, if you want to watch us tonight, we're over here.
Okay. Well, we got one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, then we had 7. We have 8 now.
It was just you, but I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that didn't really work the way I'd hoped.
What had you hoped?
Well, I thought I had figured out that I could stream directly to your channel.
Do you
Or I
want me
mean, not stream directly, upload directly to your channel.
Oh,
And
no,
it says it's waiting for an announcement time.
oh. Is this a StreamYard kerfluffle or is this a channel kerfluffle? Because I don't think I ever gave anyone management in my channel. I have wrenches management.
Well, no, this seemed like going through StreamYard, that I could do it the same as like if I was streaming live, except it had about doing a recorded video.
By the way, anybody who happens to watch both, if you see something pop up soon in my channel, and it's not advertising this channel, there's a good chance it's not me. Could very well be, I don't know. But if you can figure it out, you're welcome to do it. I imagine you're going to post what I just saw in private chat.
Well, I was trying to, but that doesn't seem to be working.
All right. Next time I give my channel attention, I'll be happy to do it. Just yeah. And if you want, I can credit you.
Yeah, that's all right.
Or not. I have fielded some emails. People want to chat with me and clear some things up, and I don't want to give my phone number out, so it's a little coordination issue. But I did get permission on my channel to air some of the questions publicly, but I have to be careful of the wording because people don't want to be known for having these questions, and I guess the anonymity is important because some people they feel like they'll get bullied if they show any signs of taking one side over the other. And yeah, okay, I'm going too far. But if you're watching right now, if you watch later, I will get to that, or I'll set up a meeting room that's not streamed and we can discuss it there. I'm not giving my phone number out to any more YouTubers. Every YouTuber that has my phone number, unless you give them out to each other, I'm done because my phone just won't stop. Well, I'm sorry, vibrating. Anyway, 4. That makes me wonder. Since we kind of made it clear that we're not going down a certain path, do we lose some interest? That's okay. We really want the people on this channel to be watching and expecting the kind of stuff that you do see on the old channel, on my channel. So I wish I could change the name before those days are up because I can't even pronounce it. Was it Finkmuck R. Kilt?
Yeah.
Old Sarge Finkel's much easier to remember. Oh, we got one back. Welcome back, whoever you are. Unless it's somebody new. Anywho, is this a open panel or semi-panel or is it just?
Yeah, I pinned the link.
Oh, you pinned the link. So if you're watching, you want to come up and chit chat, minus inter-channel drama, click on that link there at the top that Muxter pinned. And if you don't, you just want to donate, just click on the $sign there in the bottom. Is that joke old yet? I think I got about 2 or 3 more tells of it before it gets old.
You can say it as many times as you want.
I can say as many times as I want. Click that $sign at the bottom of the chat. Send us paid gifted memberships. Send us dollars. Send us pounds, Aussie dollars, Canadian dollars, whatever. Does Norway still using kroners, or they go to the euro? Send us euros. Send us euros. Send us lots of euros. Holly wants to go to Norway in a year from now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All monies are accepted. Doesn't matter.
Any currency. I think YouTube.
I don't know, yeah, yen or I don't know. I don't know what different money is called around the world, but.
Well, my information's pretty old because I haven't left the country but Canada since I left the military. But to the best of my ability to remember, pounds in England, kroners in Norway, Deutschmarks in Germany, which I do know is up to euros now.
Okay.
We used bolivars in Colombia.
Pesos in Mexico, right?
Are they still using pesos in Mexico? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Korea was not. Is it yuan? Won? Yeah, won. Spell like one. W-O-1.
Juan.
No, not won.
That's a Puerto Rican Korean. That's
what that is. Puerto Rican Korean. Okay, won. Nikki says in Nigeria, it's the Naira.
Naira or Naira? Yeah. Naira.
In Pennsylvania, it's monopoly money. Oh, shoot. I'm running out of memories.
China. I said the whatever I said. I don't know if it was
similar to you, but I've never been to China, so I'm not going to claim that one.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it was. Japan is yen.
Yeah.
China, I think, sounds very similar. Maybe I got.
What about Russia? Did you say Russia, or are they euro? They're not euro.
I know Russia's very anti-euro, but I've never been to Russia and I've never used their money, so I have no idea.
Sure. What about Cuba? What do they call them?
Well, the only time I was in Cuba, I was on the American base, and that was dollars.
A question: when you're there, are you allowed to leave the base or no?
When I was there, no. It was there was a very well guarded fence between the what we call Guantanamo Bay, Gitmo, and Cuba proper. When I was there, Cuba was very communist, anti-American, under the influence of Russia, Soviet Russia. Wait a minute, 85?
Yeah,
86. Yeah, still very much in the influence of Soviet Russia.
Very much. Remind me, how did we get a base on Cuba again? I know I know how it was, what happened, but I just don't. Do you remember?
Well, Cuba used to be kind of like Puerto Rico, kind of not really an American colony, but very Americanized.
Before
the communist revolution.
Yeah, it was before the take, like before.
Yeah.
Right.
So when Castro's people took over, I don't know how, but somehow we maintained the base.
Okay.
I don't know my history that well, but I do know, at least in '86, they had a stoplight. They had one stoplight on base, on Gitmo Bay. I can't remember the color. And there was a big sign above the stoplight that said Marines. This is a stoplight. I don't know how that sign came to be, but yeah. The United States acquired a military base in Cuba in 1898 and 1903 during the Spanish-American War.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's what I thought, maybe.
So so it was a base before all the.
So that was during. That's how they got Puerto Rico, also. Okay.
Okay. Different islands go different ways. Is it true that Kennedy sent his aides out to get a large quantity of Cuban cigars?
I did hear that is true.
And then when he got them, he signed the executive order banning all Cuban cigar purchases in America. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
1903, the U.S. and Cuba signed the Cuban-American Treaty of Relations, which granted the U.S. a 45 square mile, it is a big base, lease and land, water at Guantanamo Bay for use as a naval station and coaling station. Where are my glasses? Coaling station. Oh, okay. A cooling station.
Cooling. Yeah. Okay. I see. It looks like an A. Yeah, it does.
That's right. There's two sides of the bay with the base. That's right.
What's a cooling station like for the ships? For what's it? I don't.
Coal for the old 1903 type ships.
Oh, cooling station. Is it an A? I can't see, man.
Oh, look again. COAL. Yes.
Okay.
Right. On the little screen. Coal. Yeah, they used to shovel coal into the fire pits down below.
Yeah. Get the steam going.
We use diesel.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Well, now the ships are nuclear now, aren't they?
Well, not destroyers. I was on a destroyer. They're usually diesel or one of the JPs that's just like diesel. There's different grades of diesel. It's JP4, JP5. I don't know what JP was. Kind of funny. We were allowed to liberty in Denmark. We were the first ship allowed to liberty in Denmark after they lifted their ban of nuclear vessels, and just somehow Greenpeace assumed that since we were the first ship to get liberty there, that we were a nuclear powered vessel. We were diesel. And they put a pretty good resistance trying to block us with bodies and stuff. It was kind of fun. I mean, it was no violence. It was just like squirting them with fire hoses and stuff. They were trying to paint the ship. But when we hit Denmark, tied up and went on liberty, we're getting drunk with the Greenpeace folks, and they're showing us diagrams of how they think our ship is nuclear. And we're like, no, we're diesel.
So
he says no nuclear ships there.
I stepped off for a phone call. How did we get on Cuba? Just curious.
I was asking a question. I asked Sarge, how did we acquire the base there?
Oh, okay.
I remember I heard something about it and then I forgot, but it was during the Spanish-American War, I think Nikki wrote.
Yeah, that's what I had always thought. I think it's got Puerto Rico too, wasn't it?
Yeah, Puerto Rico's part of it, yeah.
See, he was listening.
1911 or whatever. I can't even remember when that was. 18 something. I don't know.
Yeah, she said 1898.
Okay.
And what future president fought during the Spanish-American War in Cuba?
It was Franklin's
Roosevelt.
Older uncle. What? The other Roosevelt.
Yeah, Teddy.
Okay.
That's it. Theodore.
You guys ever hear the story that he has a Bigfoot story? Teddy Roosevelt. Did you ever hear about that?
No.
I guess he used to hunt, and he had an experience.
Oh, he was a big outdoorsman.
Yeah,
He used to go out like to Wyoming or whatever and go grizzly hunting,
yeah.
and nobody could get a hold of him for like a month at a time while he was president.
Oh, he was doing it while he was still president. Okay,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Wow. And we get mad at presidents, Biden, Trump, Obama, Trump, even before then, Bush. We get mad at him for going on a golfing trip.
Hey, Kuza.
Yeah. And Steve, I don't know. When I said nuclear, the ship, I meant like the ship is nuclear, not that they have nuclear weapons on it. It's run by nuclear power.
Both are possible, and all I can say is we didn't have nuclear power.
Right.
Which is silly. The ship no longer exists, and I can still neither confirm nor deny if we had nuclear weapons on her at any given time.
So you guys have heard of the charge of the Rough Riders up San Juan Hill, right?
Follow me?
You've probably seen paintings of the cavalry charge up the hill.
Oh,
Yeah.
the cavalry charge. Not familiar with that one.
So
Well, that's what the Rough Riders were, a cavalry unit.
yeah.
That's right.
And the thing is, they didn't have horses.
Oh, okay. So it is follow me.
Oh, yeah, because they might have had, I don't know if Teddy and some of the officers got theirs, but most of their horses were stuck on the ship. They couldn't get them off the ships.
Oh,
Right.
So even they were acting as slimy legs, they weren't actually slimy legs. Because the infantry has incorporated a famous scene from that battle. As they're struggling to get up the hill, the one guy just lost his shit, stood up and put his arm back and motioned the forces, "Follow me!" And everyone just followed him, and then they took the hill. We nicknamed him Iron Mike, and he's one of the symbols of the infantry. So that'll be interesting if that turns out to be a Rough Rider, not an infantryman.
Yeah, it probably was.
Yeah, probably was.
You don't want to mess with Iron Mike. He'll bite your ear.
Yeah, he recruited a lot of like cowboys and people like that.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah. Why am I so groggy?
Does the Army still use horses? Do you guys know any military service use horses at all for anything?
In Washington, D.C., for cavalry officers, they have the Honor Guard has a few horses to do the what do you call it? The caisson?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The backward spurs.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
I
For
know.
ceremonial purposes.
Yeah. Okay. Because like in England, they still use horses over there. I know that.
The Army.
in
I mean,
service,
because like
The
Like
palace
the
people, I guess. Yeah.
oh yeah, and like the NYPD and that they still have.
But those guys are real military, right? The guys that guard the palace. I think they are.
Oh yeah, they're a branch of the Army. I'm pretty sure.
How all that works over there.
well, tourists come and try to make them flinch and move.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you ever see some of those videos of someone is in the way during the changing in guard and that they'll just run them right over.
Yeah.
Oh, the honor guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Arlington Cemetery. They're very stolid and quiet, but if the crowd gets out of control, they let you know it. They will let you know it.
I watched one Muxter when I don't know if it was a lady. I think it was a lady that was on the horse, or the lady was standing on the ground and someone was on the horse, and someone came up and touched the horse. Good Lord, I thought they were going to take that person's head off. But they did allow someone to touch the horse, but then someone came and they didn't. I guess you said, okay, it's okay for you to touch the horse. And they like touch his cheek or what have you. But then someone touched the horse and the horse moved and they yelled at that person. They didn't go back and touch the horse after that. That was pretty funny.
I'm sorry, Steve. I missed your chat earlier. Yeah, and they use that specific language, neither confirm nor deny. That way, you can't be like, they try to squirm out of it, and they actually give the right impression or the false impression. But it's just neither confirm or deny.
Does Australia have nukes or no? They don't need them
No.
anyway.
No, the nuclear family is U.S., France, Great Britain, Russia,
India,
China, India, Pakistan, and the redheaded stepchild is now North Korea.
Israel.
I think there's one more. Yeah, Israel and
Well, Israel will neither confirm or deny.
well, they got it. You know, they got ours. They don't need theirs.
They got ours.
Yeah. I think does Malaysia? You might have to check.
Oh,
man. I'm not sure.
Okay. According to the guy from New Zealand, that Australia has it. Does Australia have their own? Okay, I'll take your word for it.
That's why
I'm an ignorant old guy. I don't know. Just keep them out of the hands of Pennsylvanians. That's all I ask.
Yes. Just one Pennsylvanian, the one in the middle.
Yeah, they'll try to go deer hunting with the damn 50 megaton bomb.
Yeah. Hey, that's a 12-pointer.
We get some big deer, you know.
Yeah, well, you're gonna need a big nuke to take it down.
We're going to need a bigger nuke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like going after Godzilla, right? You got to hit it with all you got. Godzilla.
Yeah.
Godzilla. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, there's a famous song written by a deer after Buckshire went deer hunting the last time. That's why he doesn't hunt deer anymore. He went out there with his, what do you guys use? 12 gauge, 30-06?
Yeah, rifles generally. Some people use a shotgun with pumpkin balls in, but yeah, 30 caliber of some type.
Yeah.
The deer started taunting him, saying, "Hit me with your best shot, fire away." And then some rock singer got a hold of that and made a song out of it.
It's Pat Benatar.
Yeah, Pat, thank you. I couldn't remember her name. America is building 5 nuclear subs for Australia right now.
Oh, cool.
You ever hear of the USS Kidd or the 3 Kidd-class destroyers that followed her? The U.S. was building 4 destroyers of a unique design, including livestock pens for an ally ruled by a guy named the Shah, Iran. Well, and then some radicals took over and they put the Shah in charge. So we were building the ships and we're like, what are we going to do with these 4 ships? So they redesigned them to be berthing compartments instead of livestock, and they called them American ships. I can't remember. There was USS Kidd and 3 others. I can't remember the others.
So that was back in the 70s then, right? Late 70s?
Yeah, because they were still in building phase when the Shah was deposed. Deposed? Was that I'm using the wrong word. Kicked out. Overthrown. A coup d'etat.
Yeah, Steve. They suck up all that sand out of the bottom of the ocean and build little islands, and they're trying to take everything over.
Oh, yeah.
Sneaky bastards.
Yeah. China, Georgia brought online its 4th nuclear unit for electricity recently. Former Soviet Georgia, not Georgia, not where Hinesville is in Atlanta.
Yeah. Georgia over there.
Yeah, I was very confused. Middle school, maybe upper elementary school, Beatles fan, because they were talking about our enemy back in the USSR, but in the line was way down in Georgia, or down in Georgia, way down south. I'm like, wait a minute, if you're in Russia, how could you go south to Georgia? I didn't understand there was a different Georgia on the planet. 6th grade. I was in 6th grade, so give me a break.
That was a long time ago, people.
A long time ago in Yeah, galaxy far, far away. Oh, in 15 minutes, I have a handover. So if I disappear for a little while in 15 minutes, that is why.
We will be grateful.
You will be grateful. Yeah, just my. Yeah.
We'll be grateful, but we'll be grateful, but we won't be dead.
Oh, okay. Oh, Howard. Has Howard been around? I haven't seen Howard on the new channel.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he came in on the new channel. He was there.
Oh,
Yeah. I think during our mini broadcast, wasn't he?
Yeah, the 15-minute or whatever we did.
Yeah.
He hollered. Yeah.
that's right. Oh, yeah, quick.
I wonder if the submarines they're making are being made over there in Connecticut for
Oh, good.
Australia.
Good question. Well, they would have to take them either around the southern tips of South America or Africa, or go through the canal. And I don't think they want to take them through the canal.
Well, the subs they build now, they're not as big as the other ones, but I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was
And
thinking New York must be big.
who owns the canal now?
Panama.
Panama
Mr.
itself. I heard it's not doing as good as it should be. Plus, it's not big enough for the new ships. They don't really fit in there.
It's not big enough for the newer ships. The newer ships are faster, so they don't necessarily have to go through the canal. They can go around. Although there is still a lot of shipping that goes through it.
Yeah.
The ownership is Panamanian, much to the political enemies of Jimmy Carter's dismay. But
I was trying to remember which president it was that turned it
It was
over.
Carter that sold it. Yeah.
Carter gave it back to them.
Yeah.
But let's be honest.
He
Whether you
sold
call it Panamanian or American, who controls Panama? The last puppet to get out of hand, we took him out.
Yeah. My buddy had to go down there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to think of his name. I know his name. I just can't think of it at the moment.
Noriega.
Yeah, that's him.
Noriega.
And my buddy was. I'm sorry. My buddy was a Marine.
Uh-huh.
And they were in the jungles, and he said that monkeys would just come down and smack you in your face. And like they were told, like, it don't matter what come out of them, you leave those things alone. This is their place. You're not to mess with them. So they had to be
some kind of creature. Looks like a cross between a cat and a monkey.
It's a howler. I don't know what they got out there. I think they got howlers.
Yeah, they were very, very bold. I've never seen one slap us in the face, but they come right up on you. Very bold little critters. But yeah, I was in Panama for 6 months. We were Nimrod Dancer. It was the next 6-month rotation that was there during Just Cause. Yeah, they have red ants. They act like our red ants here, but they're like 1.5 inches, sometimes 2 inches long.
Bigger than ours? Way bigger.
Oh, the canal is emptying all the surrounding lake, so it's not a valuable passage anymore. Oh yeah, that's what I was just. My opinion is the newer ships are faster and bigger and don't have any use for the canal. I guess the more localized stuff, like if you have stuff going from Cuba, Puerto Rico, Venezuela, and it's being shipped to or from what's West Coast over there?
Chile, I think.
Yeah, Chile.
Yeah, on that side, yeah.
But I think I think most of the newer, faster, bigger ships are going around the horns. Or actually, I guess with the ice cap shrinking, I guess, is there a Northwest Passage now? I'm not sure, but that's getting more watery, so you can come up over the. I don't know if you can actually come up over the north, but if not yet, soon.
It's pretty cool how those ships are now. They're so damn big too.
And airlines. Yeah.
You saw what that one ship did to that bridge, right?
Yeah, the day I was coming back from New York, the night before. Yeah.
So much tonnage behind it.
I remember y'all kept texting me, "Don't go this way, don't go this way." I'm like, I don't know where Waze is taking me. Waze is taking me the way Waze takes me. And I guess about a third of the way of the trip, I heard about the bridge incident. Well, that's why my mom called me. You're not going through Baltimore, are you? I'm like, I don't know. I sold my house and had a caravan built for me. I have.
That's caravan is British for RV, by the way.
Oh, okay. I have. Well, it's also New Zealand too. Apparently, I have a lift at the door. I can stay on
Solar
Yeah.
power.
Yeah, solar during sunny days, and storage for overnight. I even a large freezer. Are you? Not sure what
That
they are.
one.
That's a
Okay,
lot.
storage overnight. He means like battery power overnight.
Oh, okay. New Zealand and America, two countries separated by a common language. All right. Actually, that's a British joke, but it works.
Speaking of solar power, I asked somebody today who brags about how good they were in high school and always wished they'd have been able to go on to become a lawyer. I said, "What is the closest star to Earth?" And they had no idea.
Yeah, okay. Okay. That's a
Is
good
it
one.
what we call the North Star?
No.
Is this person you say wanted to be a lawyer or is a lawyer?
They said that they wanted to be a lawyer, but they couldn't afford to go to college. But they always thought, they were smart enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Still haven't
Nikki
figured
got
it
it.
out, Finkel?
Good call, nerdy. The sun is the closest star to the Earth.
Yes,
Or
sir.
Nikki, I'm sorry.
But
Okay.
by the way, what constellation is the North Star a part of?
That I couldn't tell you.
One
I
of
don't
the
know.
Dipper, the big or the little? The Big Dipper. Big Dipper.
Yeah.
The handle, right?
Okay. Here. Ooh, we're going into trivia night.
All
While we're
right.
on it, what would be the Latin name of the Big Dipper?
Igbe Ipperday.
Or I don't know if it was a scientific name, I guess you'd say.
Anyone out there got it or?
I don't know.
Nikki will get it right, and then we can all say, "Yeah, you Googled it. You Googled it."
Yep, that's what she's
That's
doing
what
right now.
That's what everybody was yelling at her that night we were doing trivia.
Oh, it's a bucket of chicken wings. Oh,
Oh, I'll take that.
I'm on board. I do love me some chicken wings.
Regular or extra crispy?
Ursa Major.
Yep.
Actually,
Okay.
I was testing you.
Let's go one more then. What does Ursa Major translate to in English? Not Big Dipper, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, well, Major's a rank, and Ursa.
It's a girl. I know.
That's one you might be able to figure out if you know some other terms.
Oh, is it some sort of scoop or dipper?
No.
Okay.
But the major is still big.
Big.
So you got Ursa Major and Minor.
Yeah, minor.
But they're not big and little dippers. They're something else.
I'm not going to Google it, so you're going to have to tell me because I can't. Bear.
Nikki said bear, yeah.
Oh, they're both bear?
Yeah, big and little bear.
Naked dippers. Okay. I know, I'm kidding. Bear is spelled differently.
I've pretty much exhausted my knowledge of astronomy.
Oh.
By the way,
Steve
y'all
tell you about the Southern Cross.
Y'all met Jocelyn.
Yep.
And she talked about her older son. Well, she has a younger one who's like 9 now, but she posted a video when he was like 4.
Mm-hmm.
And he was sitting there talking to her. He's a astronomy nerd. And he was there, and she was asking him questions. And, it's not too wild to hear. I mean, but at that age, it is a bit, that he could name like the moons of Jupiter and stuff.
Oh my.
But then he started talking about these like nebulas and stuff, and I had to Google it.
Yeah. All
It
right.
was, hey, go do a handoff.
Yeah, that's once in a 5-minute warning, but yeah, I'll accept that and say goodnight.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably be back. I don't want to. I don't. It doesn't look like anything's going on, but I'll probably be back.
All right.
That that kid is also teaching himself different languages.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking Spanish, French. I'm talking like Russian, and I forget there's like a couple of odd ones.
Don't say not talking Spanish or French. Those are good languages too. But I get
Well, I
what you're
know,
saying.
but I mean, those are common though for
Yeah,
Americans.
yeah. A lot of people. There's a thing there that people go on and they can just talk with other people. I forget what it's called. And I know a lot of folks
Is it
go.
by any chance the internet?
Yeah, but it's an app. It has a name.
Yeah.
There's a guy that I watch. He's from Malaysia, and he speaks all kind of languages. I guess a lot of people know who he is. I just can't think of his name right now. But
I saw. Go ahead.
well, that's how he's learned how to speak Portuguese and Spanish and German and I don't know what other. He speaks all kind of languages, French, and but he goes on there and he practices with people, and and he makes friends, and that's how he learns how to speak these new languages.
I saw a just today. I saw a tip on Facebook that I thought made a lot of sense. They said if your kids have watched a DVD so many times that they know every word by heart, which is what little kids do.
Okay.
They'll watch, Shrek or whatever over and over and over.
Yeah.
They said when they get to that point, switch the language to Spanish,
Okay.
and they'll learn Spanish because they know already what the words are. I thought that was a neat idea.
Well, can I say something to you, Muxter? You've seen my oldest granddaughter, right? So you know
Yeah.
who she is, right?
Hmm.
So she'll watch that stuff, and then we can play it in another language, and I'm not lying to you. She knows all the words, and she knows exactly what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's funny that you just said that. I never thought of that. Yeah, she learned it all in English, and then she started playing because my wife was like, how does she know these other languages like that? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Go look, she's over there and she's saying all the words, and she's like laughing and going along with what's going on, and that's how
Wow.
she. I never thought of that, but yeah, that does make sense.
Hmm.
And again, I'll say, my granddaughter, right? So I'm not going to say no more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that is interesting.
Geez, if I wasn't leaning back so comfortably right now, I'd have to go up and reach for the ban button and get rid of Mr. Egg
Yeah.
Salad.
I got some chicken salad there in my refrigerator. I keep forgetting to eat it. Hope it hasn't gone bad. Yes, Steve. That happens a lot.
Yeah, that'll bring all kinds of words out of you.
Yeah. Yeah, these kids, man, little kids can, it's amazing how they can pick up languages and learn
Oh
things
yeah.
over an adult where we let things get in our way of us learning. I don't know what it is that their brains can absorb it so much faster.
Yeah, that's what I think they should teach. Well, at least expose little kids. I mean, I'm talking
Yeah, I'm
start
talking
at
little
like
kids. Yeah, yeah.
3 years old and stuff. Expose them to all kinds of languages.
Yeah, it's great to know other languages. That's always an advantage. And here, like in the United States, if you can learn Spanish, really, you should learn it because there's so many people here that actually speak that language.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should learn English. Again, English is not the official language of the United States, but it is the language that we speak. It's my language, it's my first language, because that's what I learned first, and that's what I know better than anything else.
Do
And
you
I don't even,
remember?
but yeah,
Do you remember Freddie Prinze?
yeah,
I always remember he said about he said he was I think he was like on the bus and there was these two people sitting behind him and they were speaking Chinese or some kind of language like that, and he said, "But don't worry, people, I took care of it for you." I turned around and I said, "Hey, this is America. Speak Spanish."
yeah. Freddie was good.
Yeah, wasn't he? He's not my job.
I was in where'd I go? I went to North Carolina, and I was in a parking lot at a shopping mall or what have you, and we were parking, and this lady pulled up. I don't know. I was like, "Really, lady?" She's over there trying, like, she was talking to me in English, like, "Really? Just talk to
Yeah.
me in Spanish because your English is not." She was trying to tell me something, and she would not stop talking. And I'm like, I looked at my wife. I said, "You see this broad? You know she could have talked to us in Spanish, right? I know you didn't understand what she was saying, but." And I've met people like that. Talk to me in English, and they don't even know how to speak English. Oh, okay. Every time I look at Steve's picture from where I'm at, he looks like, and I know what Steve looks like, but he looks like Neil to me. Neil deGrasse or whatever his name
I was
is.
going to say Neil deGrasse Tyson.
He looks
You
just
know,
like him, right in the picture.
okay, if you say so.
To me, he does. There's only, it's just a slight difference in color. That's all.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Steve's a little melanin challenged, isn't that what's her
The
name
hair
used to say?
too, yeah. And
Or,
and
or
and
the melanin people or something she used to, what was that? She used to,
yeah, yeah. I've never seen her ever again after that.
I know. I never saw her around anywhere.
She came back and was like super drunk for like a week or so, and then disappeared. Yeah. I hope she's doing well. I hope she gets her life together. I really do. She does need
Uh,
some help. But
yeah, I think what the heck's happening here? That's not right. Um, what was I going she got the wrong kind of help. You know,
she did. I think so.
she I mean, I'm not a religious person, but I know she got in with that kind of really weird religious group where if she'd
Cultish.
maybe a
She's very
different
cultish.
different
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
different church, she might have been able to do something for her because she certainly needed something in her life.
Yeah. Yeah. I know a lot of folks that they need someone or a group to be able to function. We're all
Mm.
different. We're all wired different. So, but yeah, um, I think her parents really screwed her up big time.
Yeah. I'm typing an email, by the way. That's why I'm so
No, you're
quiet.
okay. And my other friend I haven't seen forever either. I don't know. She booted me out of her thing, but I don't like. I would try to catch her lives and try to go over there and say hi to her, but
Hmm.
she has a boyfriend though. Just letting everybody know, just in case y'all want to holler at her. She's got a boyfriend. Hey Dale, how you doing?
Oh, hey, Dale. How's it going?
I don't want one either, Steve. Tell you what, those squirrels are doing a number on my pears out there. They've been running off with all the pears. The ones they
Really?
knock, yeah, they'll knock them down. I seen them carrying them. Oh, they love those pears. The ones that they don't get that they leave down there, the deer will come and eat them up. Yeah, yeah. I had a bunch of low ones that I could get to, and those are gone, bastards. Oh Lord. Got the wrong daggone shoes on. Now I done lost my shoe.
You know, it'd been so long since I actually went anywhere that when I took my baby to the doctor the other day,
Yeah.
I came home. I realized I forgot to take my shoes off when I came in because I always take my shoes off right at the back door. I just was out
Oh
of the
yeah.
habit. I was out of the
Yeah.
habit of actually wearing shoes.
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wear like some sandals or flip flops or whatever you call them. House shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually got
I don't wear anything on my feet around the house now.
oh no. I never walk barefooted. I can't stand it, no.
Well, let's see. We Americans, we have this stuff called carpeting.
Yeah. Oh, I got carpeting in my room. You know what it is, Muxter? Where I grew up, it was always glass everywhere. Like
Mhm.
you couldn't go out, you couldn't walk outside. You couldn't even run out in the grass. There was always something that could poke you or stab you or something. But out here, I see the kids out here. My little buddy next door, he's a 4-year-old. He never wears shoes. He just runs around everywhere.
That's I knew kids when I was a kid. Now I always wore, sneakers, but I knew kids that would go all summer barefoot, walking over, gravel and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, Dale. I wish I wouldn't have to cut that damn grass. That little kid, he'll walk out there when the I already see the chestnut trees getting ready to start dropping those little spiky balls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll do a little wince or whatever. Sometimes he may cry, but I'm like, kid, what are you doing, man? He'll just come over here. He'll come in here, right? And no shoes on. He'll walk all over my bed. He'll jump up on the bed and wants to show me something. Then he jumps off the bed and there's like footprints all over the bed. I'm like, okay, thank you. I really, I appreciate it. Thank you for getting my bed nice and clean. For cleaning the bottom of your feet off on my bed. He's talking now. It took him a while to talk, but he's talking a whole lot more now. I can understand him a little bit better. It was funny because he would get like frustrated, and he would do the, how the Hulk, how the TV show was. Every time he growled, he'd do that like pose. He would get so upset if you didn't understand him, and he would do that all the time. It was just hilarious.
You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Yeah, yeah.
He wanted to do stuff that he didn't want you to do, and then take it and compare it to Jeff saying about how you were very forgiving.
Okay, Dale, I'll do that.
What in your yard? Pull it out of your. Oh,
Yeah, the turf there. Shit, I've said it before. I like to throw gravel down there and just paint it green and call that grass, and I never have to cut it again.
did I tell you, by the way, the other day? You know how I always I talk to text,
Yeah.
and so I'll say, Alexa, reply to text, and she'll always say, like, what would you like to say to the group if it's the group text or something? So the other night, I say, Alexa, reply to text. She says, what would you like to say to the group? And I started saying, I'm thinking of going live around 10 o'clock. And I looked down and the text started off with, what would you like to say to the group? It's like she heard her own voice and was then putting it into the text.
Yeah, I think you said something about that earlier, I think, or did you write it in the thing? Anyways, yeah. Is that
Would you-
weird? Right?
Yeah. I still get a kick out of when she'll repeat one back and I'll say, hey, I'm going live at 10:30. And she'll read it back, hey, I'm going live at 10:30.
Yeah.
And then that one time I said something about, I actually said live, and she read back live. Yes, I call my phone she. Get off my back, people.
Well, she does have a female voice, right?
Yep. Yeah, I actually, Binkles has a male voice, and I don't know. That would be weird to me. I guess I'm feel more comfortable with a woman pushing me around all the time.
And you can get her to whatever language you speak. Also, my car it's a female, but my car is just called. It's just hey Toyota, and you can't even say the word Toyota in the car because she'll start talking to you. How can I help you or whatever she says. A lot of times she like butts in on our conversation, and we don't even say Toyota.
Yeah. Well, that's that's like Siri. You might say to somebody, "Are you serious?" And then all of a sudden you look down and she's
Yeah.
typing everything you say. Dale wants to know what the amiable tyrant about. Did I miss something? Are you wondering how I became amiable? Because I thought the tyrant part was pretty obvious.
Oh, we can all be tyrants when we want to.
You can yell if you want to. You can throw somebody out.
They're behind. And if you don't throw them out, then monster will. And they won't be very kind. I throw them out. I throw them out. Throw them out on their ass. I like that song.
Yeah.
Safety Dance. That's a good one.
That's right. Yeah.
Who does that one?
Men at Work? No.
No, that's not Men at Work.
Men, wasn't it Men with Something or?
Oh Lord. Anyone know? Safety Dance. Safety Dance is 80s, right? Early.
I believe so. I always said I always wanted that to be played as the final hymn at my funeral, just because it's like weird. You know what I mean? It's like funerals should be weird.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't been doing too. Oh, Men Without Hats. That's it.
Men Without Hats. That's it. There you go, Nikki.
I haven't been kicking a lot of people out lately, Dale. I think most of the assholes have already been banned, I can't do anything about Ariel.
Yeah. I think it's been a while.
Well,
We even let Vivian up in the panel.
As long as he comes in and just talks.
Yeah,
or
it'll be
whatever.
fine. Yeah, that's not a problem.
I think my last one might have been Bruno,
I believe so. Yeah.
and he earns it.
Yeah.
Your time's coming, Dale. Your time is coming.
You can get a timeout if you want, Dale.
I know I've said it before, but that's still a fond memory. That time when I came in and I said, "Did Finkel give Yuri a wrench?" Yeah. And Jerry says, "Yeah, Muckster, you can't touch me now." So I went over and timed him out for 10 seconds.
Yeah. That was funny. I think he was on the panel, right? Didn't you drop him down? You did something to him a couple times. But,
I've done that before, but this time it was just in chat. But yeah, I think I have dropped him down. It's amazing. There's people like Jerry and Chris who I have chastised.
Yeah.
And we've become friends.
Yeah.
Sort of.
It's just sometimes they don't know when to stop.
Yeah.
And they can do that. It's fun. Anyone can come on, but you gotta let somebody else talk too.
Yeah. Like the next time that Swedish guy comes back, I may not be as polite.
Oh yeah. It'll come to me. Yeah.
Stunty or something like that.
Stunty. Yeah.
That's right, Dale. As I have said, Mr. Nikki pays me to keep her here happy because it keeps her away from him.
Give me another good song from the 80s, Muckster. I'm going to give you 2 or 3, but
well, there's a lot of good songs in the 80s.
Songs like that.
I really, Well, I mean, you put me on the spot though. I could never think of stuff.
No.
When
All
I think
right.
of the '80s, one of my favorites is I just forgot her name. Um,
Cyndi
you know,
Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper. Yeah, True Colors. That was a really good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the girls just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Every time I think of that song, it just reminds me of a friend of mine. That's the only song he would play, Muxter. He'd play it, rewind it, rewind it. I'm like, really, dude? Really? He loved that damn song.
Let's see, '80s. I always like Coldplay, but I think they were more '90s, weren't they?
Yeah, no, they're not 80s. Yeah. There's Don't you forget about me.
In Excess or
No.
no, oh, not In Excess. What's
It's
the
it's
hell?
from it's from the it's from the is it the Breakfast Club? That's the name of the movie, right? With Emilio Estevez and
Yeah, it
Judd
was,
Nelson and
yeah, I think that was the one. I know it was a
Ali
John Hughes movie. Yeah, I think it was.
um
Forget
I
about
know their
me.
name. I watched the video today. That's why I
No,
know.
no, don't you. Come on, Eileen. That was
Come on, Eileen. It's
Dexy Midnight Runners or something like that.
they're a British band. Aren't they?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God. Don't you. In fact, was that the song they played at the end as Judd Nelson walked off and put his fist in the air?
I think so, yeah. It's in the movie and in the video they actually play parts of
Mm.
the in the video, but it's just him and the band pretty much in the song.
I like those John Hughes movies.
Simple Minds or something. I
Oh,
can't
yeah, that's it.
I think that's it, but I'm not
Nikki
sure.
Nikki said it.
Oh,
She obviously said it before you, but it came up right after you said it.
oh, well I saw it after. I'm in the StreamYard. I think I said it before she put it, but it's okay. Simple
Well, I'm saying, yeah, you said it here before, but she obviously typed it then before you said
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I like
Big butts.
yep. I like big butts and I cannot lie. Oh my God. What she say, Nikki or whatever. Look at her butt. It is so big. It's the beginning of the song there. There's the song there, our house in the middle of the
The street. Our house. Yep.
and I can't tell you who sings it, but I do know the song.
Me neither. It's one of those I should, but
You know, we had the 80s, there was a big another like British invasion in the 80s. You remember that? And where a lot of those groups were all from over there.
yeah.
They come over. Flock of Seagulls. Um it's that damn song. I listened to it the other day. I listen to a lot of old music every now and then. Madness. Is that the name of the group, Nikki, or is that what's going on in your house?
Mr. Nicky filled bankruptcy. I'm not quite sure how you fill a bankruptcy, but he's got his skills. I was thinking there was a group named Madness, but I can't. When you said that, I thought that's a group, but I can't think of a thing for them. That was that the ones that sang? Oh,
Then you got that wasn't 80s. I was thinking of Devo there. They had Whip It. I think that was like 77.
Whip it. Whip it good.
good.
We are Devo.
No, you're not. You're Muxter.
Okay, Nikki, yeah. I ran.
What
There's
is
a lot
this?
of Iran songs.
All right.
In Spanish, you say Iran, but okay.
Okay. What I miss? What did I miss? Hey,
Just talking music.
What's that?
Just talking music.
Oh. Who did that? Did I'm on a Mexican radio?
Oh yeah.
I can read, Dale. I see you turning against me. All right. Music. What's your favorite popular culture band or group or whatever? Muxter.
I'm always bad at favorites.
Oh.
It's too many to like.
Because there's only one I could ever do, and that's my favorite song that's been the same for like 50 years. But whenever I try to even make like top 10 lists, then later I think, oh my God, how could I forget them, or something.
Real?
I don't know.
Too many genres and too much good music, way too much.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
when
you
two, but I'm going to go with the one because the other one, there's no lyric. Well, there's lyrics in like one piece, the ninth. So Beethoven is a close second to the Beatles, but the Beatles are it.
Yeah, that's fine.
That doesn't mean I dislike others. I mean, I do like all kinds of music. And who's got kicking power? Kick Del Elliott out of here. Kick him out. Ban him for life.
Well, he hasn't been banned yet, so we told him, it's a coming.
Flog him. Wet noodles. Flog him with wet noodles.
He might like that.
I meant it as punishment.
They got to be hot wet noodles, and then it's a punishment.
Oh God, Leonard Skinner. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Wait a minute, my brain's fried. I was thinking of Led Zeppelin. Leonard Skinner. What'd they do? They do Sweet Home Alabama.
Alabama. Come on.
Yep.
There you go.
And
The whole
Freebird.
Yep, Freebird is great.
Oh, right. That was the long version's really good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and for like 20 years, anytime you go to a concert or you go to a bar with a band, somebody'd be yelling Freebird.
Yeah.
I meant it as a punishment, Dale. Flogged. Yeah, I read through it. He meant flogged.
Yeah.
Sweet Home Alabama. Late in life, I caught on that there was a line, Watergate does not bother me. Does your conscience bother you?
Yeah.
I'm like, interesting. I guess they're not aligned with me politically, but they are good music.
I heard Neil Young sing about her. I heard old Neil put her down. Neil Young sure remember. Southern man don't need her around anyhow. Oh, I love Neil Young.
Oh yeah, Neil Young is pretty damn good, pretty damn awesome. But apparently, the circle around Young and the circle around the Leonard Skinner folks, they had similar issues that we experience on some of our YouTube channels. Well, 3 steps. Well, I was cutting a rug in a place called the Jug with a girl named Linda Lou. When in walked a man with a gun in his hand. He was looking for you-know-who. He said, "Hey there, fella with the hair colored yellow. What you trying to prove? That's my woman there, and I'm a man who cares. So this might be all for you. I said, excuse me. That's all I remember. Oh, yeah, give me 3 steps.
Give me 3 steps, mister. Give me 3 steps. Was it towards the door?
Yeah, towards the door. Yeah, yeah.
And you say you don't like rap music. What kind of crap is that, man?
It's not rap music. It's just
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's rap, man.
I'm
That was the whole rap.
I'm talking it because my singing sucks.
It's the same shit, bro. It's rap, man. No, but I've heard it.
Rap. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Leonard Skinner's doing rap.
Hey, there's all forms of it.
That's true. That's true. There's Christmas rapping and birthday rapping.
There is. There is a Christmas rap. They're funny too.
Got a wedding / baby shower. I'm probably gonna have to rap something for that too. By the way, Saturday. This is not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. I won't be around YouTube. I'll be at Holly's oldest son's wedding / baby shower.
Wedding /
we live in modern times. We're having both showers at the same time.
Because the baby's coming, he's got to get married. Is it one of those things?
Well, they had already planned to get married about that time frame, but the rabbit died, and like, yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not going to be around Saturday either.
Oh, okay. Right. You're on your own.
The big fights tomorrow. Big fights. UFC. I'm not missing that.
Yeah. Well,
And let me say, last Saturday was one of the best nights for boxing. Great matches were on. Great matches. Finally, someone put up a good card.
Yeah. Hey. All right. I'm glad I work nights. I'm glad I'm awake on this, and I'm glad all my YouTube contacts are muted for ringtones.
Oh, we know how to get a hold of you.
Yeah. I'm getting at least 3 different YouTube contacts updating me on something else that's going on, and I'm torn between not being interested and being, oh my god, I gotta watch. I'm gonna go for not interested.
I like Blondie too, Nikki. I like that.
Blondie.
Oh yeah.
Is she the one that wanted us to roll her in designer sheets?
Blondie is a group.
Oh, all right, a group. Call me any day or time. Call me. Was that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
You know who else was good? Were we talking about him on here last night or something, or was that someplace else talking about the Bengals?
I must have been somewhere else. Well, maybe you did, but I wasn't here. Yeah, the Bengals are good.
That was probably when my regular co-host was here.
What's the I'm trying to think. The Matic Monday. I think Prince wrote that song. If I'm not.
Just another minute.
Because the man from Mars won't eat up bars where the TV's on.
That's right, Nikki. Because I was trying to remember the name of Eternal Flame.
Oh, that was right.
Or maybe he was.
A lot of Bee Gees music reminds me of riding a school bus in 7th grade when they played an AM radio station. But a lot of the stuff around the Bengals time reminds me of riding another school bus. That was a Navy school bus going from our barracks to my sonar ops school. I was hearing I think "Walk Like the Egyptian" is one of them, and
Walk Like the
Manic
Egyptian.
Monday.
Does the Navy have a short school bus for you? Did it have a short one for you?
Well, it should have been. Yeah, it should have been because okay, no, Sonar A school I struggled with. Sonar Up school was actually pretty easy, so I deserved the long bus. Yeah, in 7th grade I should have been on the short bus there too.
So what did you like about the Bangles? Was it the lead singer or?
Well, since they're coming through on an AM radio, I don't know anything but their music. I don't know. If you put a picture of a Bengal in front of me, I wouldn't know who they were.
Susanna Hoffs had great eyes. God, she had gorgeous eyes.
If you see her, you're gonna know.
Well, I don't consciously remember any pictures of the actual Bengals.
She's not a Bengal anymore now. She's a cougar, but yeah.
All right, that was good. That was a good one. If you meant it the way I took it.
Yeah, well, she's just a little older. That's all.
Oh yeah, that was 80. Shoot.
Yeah, 80s. It was
85.
86, 85. Yeah, somewhere around there. You outside?
I'm heading that way. You're on my lap, so I can carry you.
Sounds like you stepped on the cat 2 times, man.
Oh, that's my door needs WD-40.
Well, okay.
All right.
Say hello to the raccoon for me.
Pardon?
So say hello to the raccoon for me.
Oh, yeah. If I see the raccoon, I'm going back inside.
Eat your
Say
butt.
hello to his little friend.
You done spoiled them.
Kenny Loggins, that's the guy.
Yeah, Kenny. What about him?
I was trying to think of who did Highway to the Danger Zone.
Oh yeah, that's him. Yeah, he did that for the
Top Gun.
Top Gun. That's it.
Okay, yeah. Before I saw Top Gun, I heard the Highway to the Danger Zone on that AM radio on that Navy school bus.
Okay. Well, Kenny Loggins is a great singer. He has a lot of good songs.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
I'm all right. Don't nobody worry about me. Why must you give me a fight?
Yeah. And
I always liked. Oh, go ahead. I'm trying to remember the one.
He already said it. He's got his foot loose, so.
Oh, Christopher Robin. Back in the days of Christopher Robin.
Oh, Footloose was Kenny Loggins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I'll tell you the song I like Kenny's.
Loggins and Messina had some good stuff too.
Oh.
Messina, you said?
Messina with an M.
Okay.
Oh. Can you guys hear the music in the background?
A little bit.
A little thumpy bass.
Is it too loud? Oh, okay, just the bass. Pat's setting something out in the back, and he's playing. I think it's Christian rock. I'm not sure.
Oh.
It just sounds like a dog thumping his tail. It's about all I hear.
Okay. I'll tell him you said that. Your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll. Was that wasn't Kenny Loggins too, was it?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. She's just trying to trigger our lyrical memories. Is that the name of the song? Your Mama Don't Dance?
Could be.
Oh, I missed when we were playing music.
Yeah, it's your mama don't dance and your daddy don't rock and roll, whatever. I'm just trying to think of who it is.
Damn YouTube copyright rules. Was that song copyrighted? I just heard in the background. I know I've heard it before. Da-da-da-da. Oh, that's someone's text tone, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh.
that was my phone.
Okay. Oh, that's a good point. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to read out loud. Wow. Interesting. Okay. I'm okay. Good information, but not useful here. Loggins and Messina. How far behind? Are we behind, or is? Oh, I see something. I heard a doorbell. Let me check the doorbell. All right.
A dong.
Oh my. How are you now? Okay. All right. That music's too loud for me. I'm going to go back inside. Ooh. It is. Yes, all my fault. Huh?
Damn rain.
I didn't feel any rain.
I felt it.
Okay.
Well, the rain. Listen, the rain's coming. I'm sending it your way. I had it all day today.
Bastard. Yeah. All right. Oh. I'm getting blamed for the rain. I should tell him it's Ariel's fault. All right. All right. Angry Eyes. I like Marty Feldman Eyes.
Angry
Remember,
Eyes.
there was a song out years ago called Betty Davis Eyes.
Yep, that's a good one. That's King Carnes.
They did a parody of it called Marty Feldman Eyes. You guys know who
Yeah.
Marty Feldman is, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Loved his eyes. Young Frankie. Yep.
All right.
I worked with a lady who had eyes. She was from West Virginia. I would always say, "Hey," and I holler at you. I said, "What are you doing? Looking at West Virginia from here?" It's like always pointing towards West Virginia, but yeah.
Oh, we're off to a good start here of this new channel. I see we have a viewer count of 2. And I'll bet they're both chatting in the audience, Dell and Nikki. All right.
You can never trust YouTube's count.
Should I go to cam and take my clothes off? Will I up the viewer count?
Is it Angry Eyes or is it Hungry Eyes?
Hungry Eyes, yeah.
Yeah, I was singing it first.
And who the hell sings it?
Not me or Muxter for obvious reasons.
I see 3.
You see 3 angry eyes? They usually come in pairs. Oh, it's by Kane Loggins and Messina.
Oh, okay.
Who did I love a rainy night? Such a beautiful sight.
I don't know.
I know that song.
Yeah, me too.
It's funny.
You got more words?
I was one night before.
Carmen sings that? Okay.
Go ahead.
One night before a Holly Finkel trip, driving trip, I thought I'd upgrade my my iTunes library. So I just randomly started buying stuff that by title I thought might be interesting to her. And one title I bought is called AA. It turns out to be a country song, and the guy wants to stay out of AA. And the first time I heard it, we're driving, we're talking, and then that song came on. She goes, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah, that is hilarious. Eddie Rabbit. Yeah, I remember Eddie.
It was Walker Hayes. That was the AA guy's name.
I'll see if I look that up.
I don't know if it's copyrighted, so don't play it on the channel.
Oh no, not for the channel, just for me, for laughs later on.
Yeah. But if you think of somebody who's two people are seriously into recovery, 12 steps, and listen to your song, you're like, oh my.
Yeah.
I did say go for it. I'm sorry. I'm reading out loud. Okay. I gotta be careful. I'm reading texts, I'm reading private chats, and I'm also reading my library for iTunes. Accentuate the positive across the universe. You know, this Bach fellow did a lot of adagios. It must mean something because adagio and allegro in G minor, adagio and fugue, I can't read it. Adagio for oboe, adagio for strings, adagio in E minor.
You were saying it right the first time, by the way. Adagio.
Adagio, okay.
I can't remember what it means. It seems like I should though.
Let's see. I can't think of the word. One of my favorite pieces is Beethoven's Seventh Symphony, the second movement. And there's a word for second movement, but I thought it was the title of the piece. So when I saw someone else use the same word, I was like, wait a minute. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, maybe I should get down to it. So I'm rolling down alphabetically, and I guess it'd be seventh, right? So the number 7. No results that way. Yeah, shoot. Okay, too many songs in this damn library.
Pickle, you know, putting on the Ritz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's two great versions of that.
Yeah.
One of them, I can't think of the guy's name offhand. I love him. He has a
Mm-hmm.
real deep voice.
Yeah.
And the other one was on Young Frankenstein.
Oh, right.
That's putting on the Ritz.
Of course, there's a parody called Putin on the Ritz.
Oh, yeah.
Vladimir Putin on a Ritz cracker. Yeah. We had 10 until Finkel showed up. By the way, it's K-E-L. One of the sock puppets that tried to troll me got the same spelling error. But we're down to 2. So should I leave and bump your?
You're all right. You're okay.
Oh, geez. The Hollies.
Taco version, Nikki.
When Holly and I first started dating, I spent a whole program weekend with one of the guys that I worked the 12 steps with. And apparently I'd been talking about Holly a lot because finally when we were wrapping all up, we were having dinner. The restaurant was playing Long Coup Woman in a black dress by the Hollies. I said, I know this song. He says, yeah. I said, who did it? He says, the Hollies. I'm like, okay, I get it. I've been talking about Holly too much. But who actually did the song? He says, the Hollies. No, who actually did the song? He says, the Hollies. Okay, I get it now. Fred Astaire or Taco?
Taco all day.
It's not even Tuesday, and you're going to have tacos all day. Okay.
Yeah. Yo quiero taco. I want taco smells.
That's what the kids are calling it. Taco smell, or there's another bad name for it. I can't remember. Taco smell, and I can't remember them. I'll stick with taco smell for now. Yeah, too much real life, and in real life, all of the moving parts have the other moving parts. For example, trying to figure out if I'm taking next Saturday night off, it depends on what Holly's daughter wants. Does she want me there? Does she not want me there? And if she does want me there, arranging the time off. So the moving parts interact with each other. So here I am, have a busy life, and I like my YouTube hobby, and I want to edit things to respond to other channels. I want to edit things to prepare for this channel, and I want to do all of my real life stuff with all the moving parts. I just not enough time in the day. What I want to do eventually is a couple of West Wing shows. I want to take a lot of 20-second, 25-second clips and do a show about that show. Like two of my favorites are the one where Josh gets treated for PTSD, and another one is the first show, how they introduce everyone. But we originally Muxer and I were going to do a West Wing show, but we played our clips way too long and we kept getting copyrighted. But now that we know we can keep it under, if you keep it under 30 seconds, I think you're okay. I want to get the entire show in 20-second clips and talk about each 20 seconds. That would be hours long, wouldn't it? All right, that's a dumb idea.
Well, the worst part would be you'd break it up into 20-second clips, and then you would be interrupting those 20-second clips.
That's a fair accusation from my track record. But I think if all the clips were 30 seconds or less, I'd let it play through and then we discuss it.
Yeah, you might be able to control yourself.
Right. I can hold back on the pause button for 30 seconds.
By the way, I was trying to think of Leon Redbone.
I'm not familiar with Leon.
Yeah. What is he?
Thank you.
He's one of the people that sang "Putting on the Ritz." He did a lot of those like old-fashioned type songs like that. And we can do 20 seconds of him or something. Actually, I know I did a video on him and I didn't get shut down. But let's see.
Nikki reminds me when I was trying to think of the other version of Taco Smell. It's Taco Hell. Thank you, Vicky.
Oh, Taco Hell, yeah. Taco Hell.
I just call her Vicky. Nikki. Yeah. That was.
Well, Taco Hell does have the 3 6s on the building. In the bell there's 6.
Oh, really?
There should be 3 bells on the side of the building. Yeah, so it's 666. Yeah.
Oh, I got you. Run for the border.
Do you know they do breakfast?
Didn't know they do breakfast.
There's a couple sitting neath the willow tree. All love, they pine. Little Mare was kind of afraid of darkness, so she said, I think I'll go. Boy began to sigh, looked up at the sky, and told the moon his little tale of woe. Shine, shine on Harvard.
I can see why no one's heard of him.
Yeah.
I loved him. He was great. He did all that kind of retro stuff like that.
Yeah. He kind of reminds me of Shut Up in Your Face. Whatever his name was.
Yeah, I can't remember who that. I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know why my brain is going in different directions. I just thought of another West Wing. Actually, the season opener for the last season includes a future look at the now former president Bartlett and some of his top.
Yeah, I like that episode.
They open up with the presidents here, and you see a footstep out. You don't know if it's
Alan Alda or Jimmy Smith.
Alda or yeah. Now,
Jimmy Smith.
This was obviously filmed and recorded in the summer before that season, and during that season, midway, a little bit later than midway, about 2/3 of the way through the season, John Spencer, the actor who played Leo McGarry, died in real life. In real life, died.
Oh yeah.
How did they know to keep Leo out of that scene?
Oh, that's interesting. I never thought of that.
I didn't think of it either. I'm like, because obviously it was the first show of the season, and he wasn't dead yet.
Yeah.
Maybe they took a couple. Oh, you know what? Maybe they took like 8 different versions of it. No, because they still played it. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting.
Well,
I was thinking of an episode earlier, by the way, we were talking about languages.
Uh-huh.
I always liked the one with the when they're, what was it, Indonesian or something, the ambassador, when they had to have like 3 different translators to go
Yeah.
from this language, and finally he goes, "Oh, why don't we just speak in English?"
Yeah, that was a great one.
That's funny.
That was. I love that one. Yeah.
and
That was first season. Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, Jimmy is Puerto Rican. Just so that you know.
No,
Nice.
he's Texan of Mexican heritage. I
No,
watched.
no, he's Puerto Rican, man.
No,
Actually,
I watched.
his mother immigrated from Colombia.
He's Puerto Rican.
I watched him in many
Oh, yeah,
episodes in the last 2 seasons, and he was always a Texan with Mexican heritage.
He's not Mexican, man.
Why?
Watch
Why
the
would
last
you? Why would you care about Puerto Ricans? You're from Brazil.
Well,
I know. Hey, you know, they used to have Italian Americans play the role of Native Americans in the old cowboy and Indian shows.
Well, worse than that, they'd have white people play black people, and Chinese.
Right.
I always got a kick out with those old movies when it could be like a white guy would be in China or something,
Mhm.
and he'd fall in love with a Chinese woman, but they couldn't. They'd have to have a white woman made up very badly to look Chinese, because of course you couldn't have an interracial relationship. You know, it was okay to portray it interracial, but you couldn't have them actually, kissing an Asian woman.
Right. And it was so bad that even when they did the movie West Side Story, the lead female role, Maria,
Yeah, Natalie Wood.
Natalie Wood, yeah, she was played by someone who's completely Caucasian, where the male actors were all actually Puerto Rican. But if you're going to have the female lead being Puerto Rican kiss the white lead, oh no, you can't have a Puerto Rican woman in there. What the hell, man?
Yeah.
But Star Trek blew them all out of the water when Kirk kissed.
yeah.
Yep.
I almost said Chekhov.
No, I forget her name.
That was a her. That was a whole nother episode. They never did air that one. It was actually Kirk and Sulu.
Kirk
Quick.
Yeah,
Should have had the oh my ready for that.
yeah, I should have. Yeah, I just started reaching for. He said that. Too late. The jokes were oh
Yeah, Jimmy's from Brooklyn, New York. His mother's Puerto Rican. I tell you, he's Puerto Rican.
Okay.
Yeah, mother immigrated from Colombia.
No one's from Colombia. His dad was whatever, Dutch or something. I forget what his dad is.
I have no idea.
Mm,
I can't even say his name.
yeah,
Jimmy. It's Jimmy.
Jimmy.
No, his father's name was whatever.
Yeah.
He was on 3 really big TV shows.
Uh-huh.
Smith, yeah,
Jimmy?
Yeah.
NYPD,
Yep. And he did LA Law,
LA Law, yeah.
then West Wing.
It's funny. When Holly first learned how much of a West Wing fan I was, she was like, "What? Do you have the hots for what's Josh's assistant's name? Donna.
Donna.
Do
Yeah.
you have the hots for Donna?" I'm like, "No," and I didn't. I mean, if you think about it, she wasn't unattractive, but
Yeah, I know. I never found her to be like gorgeous or anything.
But she was very familiar, and her character was very cute in a cutesy way, not her looks, but the way she acted. And years later, Holly and I went to see the movie with the older Sutherlands, that Kiefer.
Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Donald, the dad.
Yeah, Donald. Okay, Donald, the dad, the older
Yeah,
one.
he passed away. The dad passed away not too long ago.
Yeah.
Before he passed away, we went to see the movie where he and his old elderly wife, they took a camper trip across America, and he's got Alzheimer's. Well, when the kids found out that they had gone for this drive, they freak out and panic. And the daughter, when she's yelling on the phone at mom and dad in the camper, I'm thinking, that actress looks familiar. And Holly says, Donna. Oh, okay. She'd aged badly, by the way. Donna aged badly.
Oh man, did either of you? I can't remember. I think we might have talked about it or watch the latest Beverly Hills Cop movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but yeah.
Those
two actors, the guys.
Yeah, the two Beverly Hills Cops, man, they look bad.
Oh, the two guys from Beverly Hills. Okay.
Yeah, the ones that were.
Yeah, it's funny how some people still look the same and then other people don't. You know, you're like, that's not him or her. Yeah, well, that's them.
I haven't aged I haven't aged a day since high school. I mean, I'm still 179 pounds and not a single wrinkle on my face. No gray hairs.
By the way, some of us saw 20-year-old Nikki last night.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to go back now.
You know, there was a guy when I was still doing the fireman thing. One of the other fireman.
Oh, fireman.
One of the other firemans used to. He's about 10 years older than me, and he used to brag. You know, I wear the same size pants I wore when I graduated high school. And I was like, yeah, Russell, but you're wearing them like 10 inches lower. You know, he was one of those guys that wore his pants under his belly. And
oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it's like he was fooling himself, you know?
My belly hangs out a bit. Holly calls it my bay window.
Yeah.
You
know what they say, the belly is the window of the soul.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You know, when I'm walking around town past reflective windows, it's the first thing I see in the reflections. Oh, whose belly is that? And then I see my face. Like, oh, okay.
You know, it's always fun is to run into somebody in a store and you're thinking, who's that old fart? And then you realize you graduated with them or something. You
know. Oh yeah. Yeah, that happens all the time when I go upstate New York. And if I go into Rome, I don't go into Rome much, but if I do and I go to the Walmart or something, some guy says, hey, real name. I'm like, who are you? And I'm like, who's this geezer?
Is it called the Walmart or is it just Walmart?
I'm sorry?
Is it called the Walmart or is it just Walmart?
Oh, Walmart. Well, the Walmart. Okay, yeah. All right.
I'm just asking.
Walmart in Rome, New York. Yeah.
Oh, over here they call it Wally World.
Oh, yeah. Wally World. Yeah.
Yeah.
I always rely on the fact that I graduated at 17, so everybody I graduated with was a year older than me.
Yeah, my sons graduated at 17, and yeah, they were 17. Yeah, their birthday's in October, late October.
Well, all righty then. Any two of you? Anybody want to come up with that, Dell or Nikki? I guess it's just Dell and Nikki.
Well, that'd be interesting if they both came up.
Yeah.
And we'd have 5 people on panel, and YouTube would say nobody is here.
Yeah, zero in the audience. Yeah, we're rolling now. We were 3 for a moment there. I wonder if someone just peeked in and left.
Hey, I think we peaked out at like 7 or something one time I saw.
Wow.
But I forget now. I checked, the subscribers are up to like 35 or something. So
Yeah.
I think our people are finding us.
We'll have to start doing themes and topics, scheduled themes and topics.
But we definitely want to put together a trivia night.
A trivia night. Oh, yeah. Who was it? I think it was Izzy. I think Izzy started shooting questions at us, and we were like scrambling to answer first. But she had some good ones too. Yeah.
Yeah, people liked it. So, yeah, we've talked about doing something and having like some kind of prize.
Oh, prize.
Well, it's like the only thing I could think of is like for Ariel to make some sort of like
the budget's
special avatar or something. Like, I don't know exactly what we would do.
The budget hasn't been approved for that one yet.
How about my $250 piece of shit gimbal?
Did it break on you?
I'm sorry?
Did it break on you? Your gimbal?
No, it's heavy and it's hard to operate. And I find it easier to have a camera on a stick.
Yeah.
My filmography is not professional enough to really worry about these expensive gimbals.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, we do trivia.
Mm-hmm.
What if we do a series of them, and each night will be a different theme, like music, movies, American history.
Oh.
And if we keep track of like the top 3 each night, and at the end, you'd have it like where if you keep track of the top 3 each night, so whoever comes in first, they get 3 points, second 2 points, third 1 point. And at the end, whoever has gotten the most points over the series, they win, the $100 that Finkel's putting up.
Uh-oh. 105, 2 minutes ago. Oh, okay. No comment.
But yeah, I don't know. But what do you guys think? Would that be a good idea to do? And our vast audience, Nikki, Dale, do you think that'd be a good way to do it? If we do if we set it for like a regular night, like Wednesdays or whatever, trivia night.
Who gets to compete? The chat audience, who's probably Googling it.
Well, but if they can Google that fast, it would have to be just chat because anybody up here has the time advantage.
Oh, hey, by the way, Teams is a better platform than YouTube StreamYard. Because when I went to my handoff, I tested the typing while talking, and the people I was handing off with did not hear the typing. You guys are always accusing me of rage typing.
Was that you?
What, rage typing?
Yeah.
Not tonight, but in the past.
Oh, I thought that was Killen.
Oh, he does too, but he has fans. He has fans in the background. They're not bothering, but he's like, "Do you hear my fans?" And I have to stop and listen. I'm like, "Oh yeah, there's a fan in the background. Actually, I got a fan running right now."
I have fans.
Yeah.
I got Nikki. I got Dale.
Right. He's definitely here for you because when I first came in, he said, "There goes the neighborhood."
I don't know where my buddy. The trivia night is every time. I don't know where my buddy Cart is tonight. I am disappointed.
I'm wondering if a lot of people just haven't figured out we moved our main panels over here.
Well, the funny thing is sometimes, like it's a Friday night or like for Cart, it's Saturday.
Mhm.
Some people actually have lives outside of YouTube. I don't understand how that is,
Yeah.
except, I do have a life in Facebook also. But,
Cart was in the
yeah, she came for the short one.
yeah.
All right. David Finkel. Lives. Oh, you naughty, naughty boy. Oh, don't. All right. It continues.
Uh, you can always edit,
Yeah, no, I didn't watch this entirety when you showed it to me from the private chat. In fact, I watched it in silence, so I'll watch it when I retire.
It's only a minute and a half long.
Oh, it said 3 something. Let me go back.
Oh, well, it does now because I put your intro on it.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
you can skip past that. And
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I love the rainy nights.
All right.
And I think
Yeah. Don't think
from,
that causes problems.
I mean, it's not a scientific survey, but I think if we do stuff like music trivia, we can skew it a little older because that seems to be whenever we do the DJ nights and stuff, people were always asking for stuff from like the 70s and 80s.
Here's a random thought. Since the copyright Nazis of YouTube get us at over, I think it's 30 seconds. I'm not sure if it's 20 seconds, 30 seconds. We'll have to figure that out. But remember that show, Name That Tune, where they did, I can name that tune in 5 seconds or
Notes.
Words.
Notes.
Notes.
Oh,
5
notes.
minutes.
Okay.
We could do that. I don't remember how the show went, but
Yeah, I think they'd start off at 7 because they'd give a clue because sometimes people would say I can name it in one note because they'd get it from the clue.
right.
And they had a girl on there that would sing songs. And do you know who that was?
I don't recall that part of the show. I just remember I can name that too.
On the old version, it was Kathy Lee Gifford.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Oh, she got herself in a little trouble for some kind of costume thing she did, didn't she?
Oh, I don't know.
For what?
She did a thing where she's holding Trump's head or imaginary head.
Oh, I didn't see that.
No, you're thinking of Kathy Griffith. Or whatever. Kathy Lee, the one with Regis and Kathy Lee. That Kathy Lee.
Oh, okay. I'm a.
Yeah, you Kathy Lee Gifford. Yeah, you had it right first time, Muxter. Okay. She's married to the quarterback there, to
Frank Gifford.
Frank, yeah.
I do not like Trump at all, but I thought that picture was over the line.
Oh, can you go over with it? I don't know, man. They're comedians, so comedians usually get away with that shit.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, comedians and YouTube channels. There's a YouTube channel where the avatar is holding Hillary's head.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Fine, but
And to talk about people that look horrible. I don't know what the hell she's done to her face, but good Lord, she's ruined herself.
Really?
Too many plastic surgeries for her. Yeah.
I don't know if she had plastic surgery, but she is aging. I mean,
I'm talking about Kathy Griffin.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
The comedian Kathy Griffin?
Oh, yeah, okay. Lord. Go look at her, man. She's had it all done, but it doesn't look natural, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's the thing, you know. I think a lot of times if they would sort of just go and like get tightened up a little bit, it'd be fine. But it's like
Yeah.
they just
Well,
overdo it all.
she's never been beautiful, but her face, the way she was before, I liked it. It was better than what she's done to herself. Way better. You know, we all have a face. We got to live with it, but they start changing their faces and they don't even look like themselves, man.
Well, you know, the
These mushrooms make
great thing about everybody having faces you have to live with is like, you know, you use your avatar most of the time.
Yeah. Well, when I get my camera, I'll come on live, but I don't have it yet.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but if you'd have got it from Amazon, it'd have been here a week ago.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't buy nothing from Amazon. I really don't. I was watching a video one time and my wife was like, "Who is that?" Because it sounds like so and so. I go, "That is him." She goes, "That is not him," and he happened to pass away. But yeah, even his children said we don't even recognize our own father. That's how bad it was.
Oh, I'm trying to think there was somebody that really, and yeah, I
What
would not have known who this was if I didn't search her.
What has she done to her face? Good Lord, she's ruined it.
She looks like she's going to be playing an elf in a movie.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks like that.
Uh-oh, Dale is abandoning us.
Okay.
You can kind of tell it's her, but after you know it's her, but then but she just ruined her face.
See,
She
Nikki,
looks
you
like
really do have to come up here now.
Maybe it's the short red hair, but she kind of looks like that woman in the. Remember when MTV did music videos? Sweet Dreams Are Made of.
Oh yeah, the Eurythmics.
Yeah,
Annie Lennox.
but Annie Lennox looks good though, and she's probably older than Kathy, but whatever, man.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, Annie can still sing, and very good. Yeah.
You know, have you noticed a lot of times, and I can't think of anybody offhand, but I know they're out there. Some of those guys who were like rockers when they were younger, and they get older, and they don't have like the power anymore, and they actually are better singers, you know, because they have to like, you know.
Yeah. You're probably hearing their true voice, you know, over that louder, you know, voice where they're kind of not screaming, but some of them do scream. But yeah, last time I saw Annie Lennox, she grew her hair out. It's really long. It was like, was it white? It may have been white, whatever. But I watched her in a concert, like a live concert, and yeah, she can still go. She hasn't, you know. It's like, yeah, that's her.
One
of my all-time favorite singers is Linda Ronstadt, but she can't sing.
Oh
anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
She was great. I think I told you about the concert she did in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you told me you got this there. Yeah, that's awesome.
That was beautiful, man.
And she's beautiful, but yeah. She's one that I don't think she ever did anything to her face. She's older, but you can tell it's her, you know. She doesn't look weird.
I'm forming a headache.
Why would you do that?
It's not intentional. Trust me. I don't know.
You know,
I'll have a headache. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
I haven't really had one in a while, but you know, I used to be able to think headaches away. I wish I could do it with other pain, but it only worked with headaches. You know, it started one time. I had this really, really bad one,
Hmm.
And it was like I felt it like towards the front of my brain.
Hmm.
And I just like sat and concentrated on it. And I pictured it as this little ball. And I moved it like to the back of my head until I just sort of moved it totally out of my head.
You scare
Yes,
me, Master. You're scaring
that,
me.
that's the kind of thing that I always wish that would happen with like a knee pain or something, but it only worked with my head. And it didn't work when I had a headache from something like a bad tooth or something. Something physical. It was only like a stress headache or something like
Right.
that.
I'm trying it now, and the pain is Muxter. It's, it's not working. No.
Sorry.
Oh, let me. Oh, wait. I think I got it again. You just take the pain and you just sort of move it. Yeah, it worked. Of course, that was a pain in my ass instead of a pain in my head, but still.
That one always works that way. Well, I'm gonna be heading to bed myself pretty soon.
You slacker. Usually I'm the first one out of here.
You were the one with the headache. You just gave me a headache.
Oh, my headache gave you. It's contagious. I didn't know headaches were
No,
contagious.
it's not. It's not. It's not contagious.
Okay.
I'll hang around for a little bit.
I'm just teasing you. If you got to go, you got to go.
No, I keep a light in front of my screen here, and
Mhm.
like 5 different colors. So like I can put like a natural, like a sunlight or whatever, so your eyes don't hurt so much when you're looking at the screen.
Are you still with us, Nikki? I know it's not a school night, but it's a little late for you.
Monday, my grandson goes back to school. He'll be in the 4th grade, I think. Yeah.
They've already started here 2 days ago or whatever.
Oh.
My nephew will be 3rd grade this year.
Mm-hmm.
I say my nephew like I only have one, but he's the one that lives next door.
Yeah.
I'd love for him to get together with Jocelyn's son, because I think Jocelyn's son's only about a year older, and I think they would relate really well because they both like obsess over things.
Yeah, kids will do that. They'll start explaining shit to you that you don't know nothing about, and they just go on and on. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, interesting.
I always remember Toby. He was just, I don't know, he was like 4 or something. And he's sitting on his dad's lap going through this train magazine. And he's saying stuff like, well, that one there, that's a Michigan loader or whatever. And his dad's like, are you reading this? Because he like knew, it was like all the captions. He was getting them all right.
Yeah.
Of course, now he's Mr. Sports Ball. Nikki's not talking to us anymore. But
Yeah,
then again, she's old. I think she probably fell asleep in her chair.
Yeah.
Could be.
He's trying to. Gotta pay for that.
That's happened to me.
Never happened to me.
I was trying to watch TV today. I kept falling asleep on the couch there.
Mhm.
I had to do.
I'm actually surprised I haven't fallen asleep today because I got up at like 8:30 and couldn't fall back to sleep.
Yeah.
And I'm up until like 5 and stuff most nights.
Was it yesterday that my power went out? I can't even remember.
Night before, I think.
Oh, I went to bed early yesterday too. About 10 o'clock. That's early, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I went to bed later. No, I went to bed later. 1:30. I don't know.
Nikki, where are you? Dale went to bed. Oh.
Yeah, Dale took off on us. Everybody's leaving us.
Should we eat some worms?
You got him?
I'm sure if I go in the backyard.
Yeah, you get some gummy worms.
When we were kids, we used to dig them up for fishing. Like
Do you ever have, the old night crawlers? Do you ever have dirt pudding?
Yeah.
Dirt
cake? How about dirt
Yeah. Well, my mother called it dirt pudding, but it was really, it was more of a cake. And she'd always put gummy worms in it.
Oh yeah, I've seen it with like that. But they put a flour in it and they put it like in a little potting pot,
Yeah,
It's like
yep.
up or whatever. Yeah. It's big in Puerto Rico. They always make those.
Yeah, I remember when Rami was going fishing down there at Gina's.
Yeah, yeah.
And I always remember her saying, "Oh, I know how to do this. My dad taught me to fish." And she put the worm on the hook, and it was like hanging 3 inches below the hook. And I'm like, boy, you didn't have a very good teacher for a dad, because you do not let the worm hang off that, because the fish will eat the worm and leave the hook behind.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's pulling all these fish out of that lake. I thought, well, I guess I don't know anything.
Well, I was going to say that's kind of how I do it too, Muxter.
Right.
My dad taught if the worm was really big, you actually broke it in half. But he thought you put it on there. You put it on there and you like wrapped it around the hook. You didn't leave it hanging.
I use when I used to fish in the ocean, we would use sandworms and bloodworms, but the price of those damn worms are so expensive, it's ridiculous, man. It's going up big time.
Best time to go for night crawlers was always right after you had a rain. And
Yeah.
you go out there with the flashlight and they'll just be sitting up on top of the ground.
If you have a compost pile, you can get them going in there.
Yeah.
You can dig them up. Yeah, and get some nice fatties out of there.
I never really liked fishing though.
Oh, I love fishing. I don't really like the earthworms. They're kind of slimy, like.
Yeah. You know what's funny though? I mean, fishing always bored me, which is weird for a guy that has no problem just like sitting around for hours.
Well, I was gonna say, it's called fishing. It's not called catching, but
Yeah.
it's supposed to be relaxing, and it is.
I did like me and my brother used to go out to state park near her all the time. Some friends of ours had a camp out there, and the Boy Scouts bought a canoe, and it was for anybody using. It seemed like we were about the only ones that used it. Me and him would go out there, and we would just spend all day out on the lake fishing. And I don't know if we ever caught anything, but that was fun.
Yep. So it was just there. You guys can grab it while you was there.
Yeah, because they have various like docks or whatever you call them, and people would chain their boats to them for like the summer. And the one was right near where our friends had their cabin.
Yeah.
All right.
Most people actually paddle canoes wrong.
Now, how do they? What do you mean, on the wrong side, or?
No, you're not supposed to actually, they have those little benches in there. You're not supposed to actually sit on them.
Are you supposed to kneel?
Yeah, you're supposed to kneel in the bottom. You just lean back against that little seat.
Yeah, I think you get better balance that way, Monster.
Yeah, it's more stable because you're putting the center of balance. Why does that not sound right?
My knees are too old for that.
Yeah, I could never do. Like, even when I was in church, I would never kneel down. I can't.
Mm.
My leg hurts way too much, man.
Well,
I had a bone out of my leg, so
I wouldn't now if I went to church.
yeah.
That's one
At least
thing, Catholics, we get a lot of exercise when we go to church. 'Cause
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
I hate that, man.
stand up, kneel down, sit down, kneel
Yeah,
down,
makes you
stand
mind
up
up.
again.
At least they got that little thing that falls down. You can kneel down on it.
Yeah,
That's nice.
you'd never believe what that's called.
What's it called?
A kneeler.
No.
Hmm.
I would have never thought of it. I just would have thought it had a strange name, but yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know whoever came up with pews though.
Yeah.
Go sit in that pew sounds like
Yeah.
something a 2-year-old does.
Maybe the
No,
guys
pew,
who
pew is the sound made by a cartoon firearm.
That's
Pew,
true.
yeah,
Pew, pew.
yeah, those are awesome. Maybe the guy's name was Pew. You know what I'm saying? The guy who
Was he a French guy, Pepe Le Pew?
it could be. You know, he is a lover.
That could actually very well be a French word, or probably. Oh, yeah. By the way, Mr. Swedish Stunty saying English comes from French. No, French comes from Latin.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that. I wasn't agreeing with all that either, but whatever.
I think Finkel knew. Yeah, we were getting close to Muxter not holding it back anymore and going, "Who the fuck are you to be talking about America like this?"
I heard you say 2 or 3 things and then you just backed off, and I was like, "Here it comes, here it comes."
No, I was holding myself. I thought, no, it's the first time the guy's here trying to be nice to guests. But
I
yeah,
think you did say though, if someone would let me talk, then I would. But yeah, I think that someone was me, but it's all right. I still love it.
okay. Pew from Middle French dialect, pew balustrade from Latin podia, plural of podium, parapet.
Oh,
Podium from Greek, podion base, diminutive of pod. Okay,
cool.
now we've been learned. And today's actually Saturday, so
Yeah.
you're good for the weekend now. I never put the date up on a scroll. Anyway, it does seem like Nikki has abandoned us also, even though YouTube says somebody's still here.
Somebody.
Maybe she just likes sleeping to the sound of your voice. I don't know
Oh,
why.
That could be.
At our ASMR, was that what they call it? Voices. Maybe they're sleeping to our soothing voices.
Could
Yeah.
be. That's okay.
Or you two
I will take that on.
Okay.
I like the other night. What was it? I didn't go too hard on somebody, but I did kind of tell somebody off, and I said, "Oh, sorry, Nikki. I know you come here for the no drama." And she said, "That's okay, Muxter. I like your kind of drama."
Yeah.
By the way, Stunty came back the day that it was when I was doing the one saying that this will be our last broadcast on this channel.
Yeah.
He came in and was in the chat.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, was that last night? You mean?
It was the one that I did. What was it? I recorded. That's right. And then remember, we went live, but I played the video. Is that what it was? Anyway, he showed up in one of the chats.
No.
I think it was. I think it must be that one because it was like I just did that and left, didn't hang around.
I know why they call him Stunty. Is he a little kid?
Stunty.
Was he a late bloomer? You know what I mean? Some of these guys that it takes them a while before they start growing, getting tall.
You see what you want to see, and you hear what you want to hear. All right. Sorry, you caught me peeking somewhere else. Apparently, it's June. It's 85 degrees, and kids, little kids, are in a car, not for a few minutes, but over an hour. Over an hour of known time, maybe longer, but I'm aware of an hour. But apparently, had I called CPS, I'd be shitty. Yeah.
Well, they did better than the dogs do. They were still jumping around.
Well, yeah. I don't know. When your windows are up and the car's off, no air conditioning, and it's 85 degrees and it's the middle of the day and the sun's beating down, it can get pretty hot in there.
Yeah, it turns into an oven.
But
I
I
tried
guess
that.
if a good Samaritan saw that and called CPS or the police, hey, can you check this out? That Samaritan would be, quote, shitty, SHITTY, end quote.
According to who?
I won't say any names, but
Someone specific.
Toker.
I called the cops for a baby left alone in a car one time.
Yeah, you can't believe in no babies in no car.
And I dare somebody to call me a snitch or something about it.
Well, whether it's hot or not, you can't leave a.
Exactly.
It's not good, man.
I came walking out of this department store, and as I'm walking to my car, I heard a baby crying and it was getting louder and louder. And the car was parked like right near mine. I looked and there's a baby in there with nobody else in the car. And I looked around and I waited for like a minute just in case,
Yeah.
And nobody was coming. And so I dialed 911.
Yeah. The incident talking about it, it's a recent video I released. It's from 2 years ago. I'd released it before, but I re-released it a few days ago. It's from June 16th, 2022. And I'm walking on a sidewalk where the sidewalk ends, so I cut through the parking lot because there's no sidewalk. And I'm not sure which cars I cut through because I was thinking about going, I was going to a specific location, and I hear someone yell behind me. I thought it was two people yelling at each other, but then I more clearly heard, "Oh, I guess you're going to ignore me, huh?" Or pretend like you didn't hear me, huh? And I'm like, "What is going on?" And I turned back, and it's that
Midget.
young man trying to get my attention. What had happened is I'd walked near or past his car with two little kids in it, and he was very confrontational about it. And so I had my goggles glasses on, so I turned on my camera and started to record the interaction. And somewhere else is now reviewing that, and Toker thinks it would have been shitty of me had I called CPS. Meanwhile, others are accusing me of stalking little kids. To tell you the truth, if I had noticed those kids before that guy noticed me, I would have called 911 right then and there.
Did he work in the store?
The jury's out on that, whether he worked there or if he's a regular customer. I don't know. a few days later, I kept going back trying to get the police to come and get my cell phone back, or at least charge him. And he was there a couple more times, and then he stopped showing up.
Oh,
I don't know if he got fired or if he never worked there. One guy, in fact, the guy who picked me up in the car to help me find him, his opinion was at that time, Virginia was about to legalize marijuana, but hadn't yet. So a lot of stores like that were already distributing it, getting their customers built up in
Right.
hopes that it would be legalized, and they would already have their customer base, and that he was a distributor, if you will. I don't know. I don't know any of that to be factual. That was that one guy's opinion, and I don't know. But every now and then I go past there and to look around, see he or his car's there, and they're not.
Well, I thought he was a shitty father just because he drove a shitty car. So it's a Nissan. They're garbage.
I really didn't care about any of that. I wasn't even paying attention to cars. I literally Brown's Mazda. I dropped Holly's car off there for servicing, and I walked to what we call Hybla Valley, looking for lunch. I was on a scare from salt, and I didn't see anything to look good, so I was walking back towards Denny's. Yeah, that was the dumb thing there, going back towards Denny's. But I wasn't thinking about doing video work. I wasn't thinking about anything but lunch and Holly's car. And this guy decides to confront me. Hindsight tells me he was nervous that I saw his kids in a hot car on June 16th at 85 degrees, and he was paranoid about it. If he had just shut up, I never would have known. But I'm glad he actually said something, because who knows if those kids would have overheated.
I would never trust kids to stay in the car. But like, I never left my kids in the car.
Oh, right. Some say, well, how do you know it wasn't running? Maybe it had the AC going on. Yeah, you're gonna leave kids bouncing around your car while it's running.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would never leave my kids, and I know my kids. They'll touch shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And besides, it's one of those notice me cars.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of noise. If it was running, I would have probably noticed that. But okay, I put it out there twice in 2 years, and now I'm a shitty person. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry. I didn't mean. I'm sorry. You caught me. Bad. We don't do that in this channel. I'll take it off my channel.
You know, it's funny because I was telling Muxter that I was watching the video. I did watch some of your video.
Yeah.
And then I came back later at night and I was watching your video again, but it wasn't your video. It was someone else doing your video. And I was like, well, how did this get on here? I had no idea. I had it on like 2, and I had it because I was trying to get up to where I was with you. And then I was listening to the voice and I was like, wait a second. This does not sound, even though I can, it's going fast. I was like, this does not sound like Finkel. What is this? And when I looked, it was your friend. But
My friend?
Well, he's not really our friend, but
playing my video. Okay.
Yeah, he was playing your video and he was doing some other stuff. I didn't realize. I was like going through it.
My BFF.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. What does that mean? Okay. I'm trying not to say it out loud.
Wow, he was just sniping your video. That's all. No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. Actually, he's getting people interested, and the view count's going to go up. I should have monetized. Oh well.
Live and learn.
See, YouTube's not my job. For a lot of people, they consider it. In fact, that particular BFF said it was his job. Kfar said it was his job.
Yeah.
Kaiser said it was his job. I never heard GS say it was his job, but he sure does spend a lot of time there, and that's fine. Yeah, I don't know how much. I mean, does anyone clock how much time I'm spending on YouTube? But I tell you, it is interfering with the.
You can look up. Yeah, I think you can look up the hours.
Yeah. Oh. Well, like is it clocking right now while I'm on StreamYard? I don't know. But I just
have
don't
a
know how people.
I have a lot of hours because I don't really watch TV, but I do watch a lot of videos on YouTube. I listen to a lot of shit. Like I'll be cooking or doing dishes, and I'll just be listening either to a podcast or something where it's just something you don't have to look at. You can just listen to it, and I just let it play.
I'm asked a question: if we have such a low audience, why are we live? I guess it's to let people know we're here. If they stream by, they see us, we're here, and
Yeah.
we're it's kind of like we're starting. Well, we are. We're starting a new channel. Not a lot of people are subscribed to. I don't know how to explain that in text.
Oh, okay, because it's not in the chat.
I'm talking to a muted mic. I'm doing a Finkel. I was going to say, if we're going to be sitting around talking, why not be live? Maybe somebody else will wander by and say something interesting.
Oh, come on, thumbs.
I mean, yeah, it's like Muxer said. A lot of times, we'll just get off and we'll just stay in the back talking like we're doing now. No big deal.
Yeah, we did that recently. Oh yeah, the 17-minute one we did earlier.
Yeah.
If anyone's watching, we actually ended the stream and we talked for another probably hour or so. I don't remember how we talked for quite a bit.
Yeah, for quite a bit. Yeah.
It's not like we're paying an hourly rate to use YouTube or something.
Right. Of course, I'm pretty sure we had topics outside of what we want this channel to hear. But
well, yeah.
All right.
You know what I would tell them?
When
someone asks why we're still live, tell them we are live in hopes of being noticed.
Yeah.
What I'm reading now, yeah, okay. I shouldn't say this out loud.
I can be profound sometimes, you know.
I've heard
sometimes it's helpful.
I've heard rumors.
Oh, that was a good song too. Or was it just the album? Fleetwood Mac. Nobody mentioned Fleetwood Mac earlier.
That was yeah. Well, I thought about it. That was Timing Social Club is Rumors, also known as Club Nouveau, but they were Timing Social Club when that came out.
Now you're doing that on purpose, aren't you? I'm sorry. I'm laughing. I don't know how. I don't want to say it out loud. So I'm typing. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's just easier to type on a keyboard than on with my thumbs.
Okay, so how to check how many hours you spent on YouTube? Follow these steps. Open your YouTube app on Android, and let's see. Tap to your account icon in the top right corner of the app. Tap on Time Watch. Let's see. I don't know. Let's compare our hours and see who got more hours.
I don't know if I'm articulating positive.
And you know, I don't want to take this comment very far, but if nothing else, we are doing a service for some people because it gives them something to talk about. You can just imagine them saying, well, they were over there talking to two people.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's right. Providing service to any detractors. Look, we can make fun of them. They're on for hours and talking to nobody. That's true.
So just consider this a public service.
As I was typing this out, I'm thinking,
Very dangerous to try to type and think at the same time. I
Yeah.
did it once. It didn't work out well at all.
um, okay. Feel free to stop me if I go too far, but I don't know. If a group of like-minded people claim we don't take sides, trashes one of their own for allegedly, and as far as I know, not accurately, taking another side or being wow.
Yeah, I
Wow.
know.
Okay.
I know.
There are many things. Okay, no, I'm going to stop there. You can't make
Yeah,
this
because
shit, you
go
can't make
ahead.
this shit up. You just you can't make this shit up.
Because there's something else I could say too, but no,
Yeah.
we don't. We did. You know, that's what I liked about you called that one. What was it? The wasn't the final episode. It was the last something. What was it?
Just one
Yeah,
more time.
that was it. One more time, and it was
One more.
perfect because me and you sat there just one more time, tearing everybody apart.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody but one group thought it was all about just them. Of course, they got more attention than others, but yeah. All right.
Anyway, so how about them Mets?
Them, yeah. The Nets or the Mets?
Mets.
Why do they also have the Jets? Do they only know one?
Well, they have to get from one side of the country to the other.
The Jets suck.
Well, I mean, it's Mets, Jets, Nets. It all
Giants.
rhymes. It's like that
Yankees.
Pittsburgh team that everything's black and gold, whether it's hockey or football or baseball. It's all black and gold. In New York City, it's all rhymes with let's.
I guess I think it ended in like the early '60s. Pittsburgh used to have a basketball team called the Condors.
Were the Condors colors black and gold?
That's what I'd be interested to know. I wonder if the
Was that
Google
ABA?
machine could tell me that.
Was it ABA or NBA?
Oh God, I don't know.
Because I can't remember what year NBA officially started. They put the two leagues together.
Yeah. Pittsburgh Condors.
All right.
Ooh, no.
What?
Ooh. Oh God. No, they should have gone black and gold. Yow. Yeah, I gotta show you. There we're make a new window. Ah, can do it. That did not work. Image, that's it.
Yeah.
There we go. This is the Pittsburgh Condors logo.
APA. That was the other league. They weren't okay. That's the ball.
Yeah.
League.
Yeah, they should have kept the ball. I always thought those balls were cool, but yeah, God, is that an ugly logo or what?
Oh, it's a condor.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but those colors are just like assaulting me.
Let me ask you a question. Did you guys have condors back in the day sometime, or do you know?
Wasn't it a very fast airplane that crossed the Atlantic Ocean?
That's the Concorde.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was a fast plane, but yeah, a different plane.
What do you mean? Did we have condors?
Like they exist, right? Like in California, but did they have them over here on the East Coast?
Oh, I never knew of them to be anywhere except out west.
Okay. No, I'm just wondering why they
Yeah.
picked that as their mascot.
Yeah, that is a point.
Wasn't there a Simon and Garfunkel song with Condor in the title?
El Condor Pasa.
Yeah, I'd rather be a sparrow hammer than a nail.
If I could,
I really would.
I'd rather be a hammer than a nail. Yes, I would if I could. Yep. I have a feeling that El Condor Pasa probably means something other than the passing bird, though.
Probably. Probably have to ask someone to speak Spanish. Do we know anyone who speaks Spanish?
Is the word condor a Spanish word?
I don't know.
I think it's supposed to be if I could.
Yeah, pasa is to pass. Yeah,
Yeah.
to pass by. Yeah,
Why
it's
would they
also
do
an
that?
Italian dish. If you didn't know that.
All right. It's
It is 4 minutes to 2 a.m.
yeah. Yes.
What did we? Oh, geez, we're coming up on 3 hours, or
We
three
are.
and a half, rather.
It'll be interesting to see the view count when we haven't had more than 7. If your theory
Yeah.
is it recounts every 30 minutes or whatever.
In fact, let's
Oh.
see what it says right now.
Oh, it shows you before it's wrapped up.
I think so. Let me see what it says.
I'll race you.
It says there's 3 watching.
Yep.
It doesn't say views.
Okay.
Probably like right after we. Hey, we got 9 likes though,
9
and we
what?
have likes,
Oh.
thumbs,
I should add to that.
and we've got 36 subscribers so far,
All right.
which that's sounding about right for the usual people that wander in and out.
We have 10 likes. How about that?
Now it says that there's 4 people here.
There is.
There is.
Oh, I'm so going to use that. I am so going to use that. If that's not copyrighted, I am so going to use that.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, the Rolling Stones version is copyright safe enough that I played it on a few of my videos.
Okay.
So how could a cover of it? Yeah. I'll test it out here when I have a chance. In case anyone's curious about that, it's called the Harp Twins. Stop. It's called the Harp Twins, and it's Painted Black Rolling Stones Harp Twins.
Didn't you play that one time?
I played Rolling Stones Painted Black on my closing of my 2023 videoing season. That's all they do is harp. The Harp Twins. Okay.
I think I have.
Hey,
What?
Don is here.
Hey, Donna.
Donna, how are you? Lurking. All right. Your lurkers are welcome.
Lurkers.
You know what? I'm making a pledge right now. Sometime tomorrow, Donna, I'm gonna make a closing video. Donna wants a sign off visitor video for the late night shows.
Oh, okay. I saw something. Oh, okay.
I also I told Killen, you know, when he was saying about he didn't know if he should do a show just on his channel, that people might think he was splitting off.
Hmm.
I said if he wanted, I'd take the opening I made and I could attach a thing onto the end of it for him, you know, like something that like individual. Then I realized I was trying to think I'm going to put something on it for my channel too, you know, whenever I do any of my stuff.
Right.
So it's like a FMAC production, you know. But we don't want it on your channel because you alienate everybody.
That's true. Yeah. You can if you guys want. If I'm not here, if you open a stream here, you can add my channel to it because I have all these subscribers. I don't know where they all are because we never have more than 10 or 20, but you're welcome to add it there. Say, hey, we're over here. Put the link in it a couple times and then drop it. And anyone's like, hey, what's FMAC up to? Oh, that's right. They got that new channel. I don't know if we really climatize.
Well, we're climbing up again. Look, we got 3 now. So
We got 3. Oh, okay. Woohoo.
2 of your subscribers just came over. So
We're rocking and rolling.
yep. We're trying
Well,
to go, folks, and you guys keep us up.
We did a promotional video across all channels, so
Yep.
I think the people that care will find us.
Oh, I care. I do.
Do you know what?
What?
On that one I did that I streamed, I think to everybody.
Yeah.
Go on yours and see if you can tag Danny, because I was trying to tag her. I wonder if I was tagging on the wrong one and it wouldn't let me tag or something. But anyway, I tried because you know she hasn't been around. I thought maybe if she logs in and sees a tag and she'll see that, she'll know to find us here.
Which one do you want me to do that with?
What did I call it? Does anybody know what the hell I did?
Talk about the
What is
most
it?
recent one, or
I see you chatter mouth.
a quickie on channels, new channel, new attitude, maybe.
No, that was our first. That was our first stream we did. Last time, I'm telling you, people. Yeah, that must be it.
Going in.
Let me.
Where's it at?
I have to
On
say,
here
you've
somewhere.
told people since then. Edit video.
Luxury's making rules again. Let me see. I don't see it on my chat. No,
Yeah, it's the one that says last time I'm telling you, people.
Okay.
Okay, if I do the @ symbol, DANN. Yeah, okay, there she is.
Good, good.
All right, I'm going to add her. Yo.
I had that problem before with somebody. There was one I was like tagging like 5 people on one, and one of them just would not tag. I should probably maybe tomorrow I'll sit down with one of them and go like through my subscription list and see if there's some other people want to make sure bring their attention to it.
Okay. Well, she is now tagged, and I'm going to do that on the job sleep thing. Yeah. Do you have your fingers crossed when you say that? What did you say that or did I say something? I'm not sure who said what. But my fingers have not been crossed all night. So, yeah. Yeah, so there, got quiet.
Yeah.
No, we're here.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up for me. I'm going to click the leave studio and let you guys decide whether or not to click the end stream.
Yeah, I guess we might as well call it a night, huh?
Looking outside, it is a night. Yes, unless you're down under, then it's a date.
It's like the end of their day, pretty much.
Yeah, it's Saturday, right? Okay.
Oh, it's not down under. They're up above us right now. So we're
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
while I'm looking over there, no, the chat I have popped out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's on both of them. The timestamps. I just noticed that with Donna, they're on Central Time.
I showed 2 a.m. on the StreamYard for her last entry.
Oh, I was looking at the damn timer, thinking it's 3:30 in the morning instead of yeah.
Senility is kicking in. All right.
Anyway, yep, we might as well call
And
it a night. And I'm glad Donna came in
yeah,
Yes.
Donna.
for a while.
When I was a teenager, the sight off that still sticks with me was a poem. I like poetry. With jets flying at the end. I remember the poem ended with the narrator saying something about touching the face of God.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I'm not going religious.
I think it's meant to be poetic, not religious. All right. I'm not familiar with that, but it does sound
Yeah,
interesting.
Yep.
I think one of the ones I used to see on one of the channels had like jets flying over
Mm.
and like I think the national anthem playing or something.
Mm.
And then there were some channels that just kind of went to color bar where they had.
Yeah.
Remember, there was that like big circular one. It was black and white circle.
Oh yeah. Oh, you are old.
I think that was like a test screen or something, if I remember
I
correctly.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anywho,
let us get the hell out of here.
We are
Okay.
going to let us get out the hell. Yeah. All right.
Buenos
Cheerio, folks. You're gonna click the end stream, or you want me to, or
Go ahead, hit it.
Yeah,
Hit it.
go ahead.